Alright. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 30. Holy. 13 days worth of gameplay. Wow. Getting pretty close. Look at all these grenades we just totally never use. Oh my goodness. I do think that the baseball grenade is pretty awesome. Just aesthetically, I think that's awesome. Alright, if I remember correctly, we are on a mission for blind betrayal. We need to go figure out what's going on. I don't know. We're doing blind betrayal. That's what we're working on today. Continuing down the Brotherhood of Steel quests.
Surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits.
Oh, she's very loud for like not even being next to us. Right, is there anything else we can drop? There's a synth relay grenade. I don't know what this does. I think it just spawns synths. I think. I don't actually know. We've never thrown one, which is the reason why I feel okay carrying it, because it doesn't explode and do damage. Those are the only grenades I'm okay with. Alright, we could drop some... Yeah, we could drop some medical supplies. I guess that would be the main thing to drop here, huh? Actually, I don't think we dropped the leftover cooking supplies, did we? Should do that. Also, we need to go find out what we can do to get McCready to finish liking us so we can get that bonus. Brain fungus. How's it going, Nova? How are you doing today? How have you been? You got your blades today? Spent 4 hours at the park getting used to it? Nice. Legs are feeling wobbly or wonky, but all things are good? Excellent. Well, so is this the first time you've been rollerblading in a while, or is this the first time like you just got your own blades, but you've done rollerblading in the past? That's awesome. I've never been any good at rollerblading. Skiing, or sorry, not skiing. Skating. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm passable. I don't fall down. I can't do anything fancy. You do have a hockey background. Usually ice skate during the months. Have to change some fundamentals to fit the wheels instead of the blades. Yeah, because it works totally differently. Because they're, instead of the blades, which are rigid and don't move, technically speaking, right? The blades, the roller blades, no, they move. They roll. They got wheels. So it's a completely different feel. While it's like the same principles apply, but it's a different feel, and so balance is definitely different. That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed and had fun. It was 4 hours of doing that, though. That's a lot of activity. Skating around for 4 hours. You're used to one-legged strides. Oh, with skates. Okay, whereas you notice blades do need to have to be a bit more rounded. Yeah, yet the lower center of gravity is definitely something you're going to need. But yeah, no, I'm no good at it. I'm no good at it. Let's drop off this radiated blood. We don't need to see radiated blood. Jet's fine. We don't... Well, nah, we'll keep the jet. We'll hold on to that. Medics, we'll drop off like most of the medics. We really don't use much. Mentats, we're gonna drop off like almost all the mentats. I don't really know how many times we're gonna actually need mentats. Drop off the uncooked stuff. We'll drop off our cola, but we should probably pick up a couple of basic colas, you know? Pick up a couple basic colas. Let's see. Jet, Psychogist I won't care about. Right away we can drop off 7. We'll just keep 10 on. Well, you know what? We actually really only need 5, don't we? We only need 5 of these. We really don't go through too many, and we pick up so many. It's crazy. Steaks. Oh my goodness, the Radscorp steaks are a pound each. No wonder we're so heavy. We can just make that our main food next once we finish this roasted Mirelurk. Smooth operator, stealth boys. I don't use stealth boys. Drop that. 145 stim packs. We do not need this many stim packs. We'll keep 25 on hand. We do not need that many stim packs. That's 12 pounds. Holy, that was a lot. Drop off the vodka and drop off the whiskey. Perfect. Okay, there we go. We dropped like 40 pounds. It's good. Really good there. Yeah, we did not need to carry that much. Do we have what we need to make Psycho, or do we just not have what we need to make Psycho? We just don't... What do we need? Hub flower. How am I constantly out of hub flower? I need to be picking up hub flower like it's going out of style. I need to make sure we're picking up hub flower like crazy. How's it going, Balnor? How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Let's go ahead and get our well-rested perk here, and then let's get up and go. And to not cause confusion with your terminology about all the ice skates and blades. Yeah, a skate is for ice skates, and blades is for inline wheels, yeah. And quads are for the 2x2 wheels. Yeah, that makes sense. Breaking it apart like that to make it nice and clear. Yeah. Good thing you're not dealing with Fallout 76 stim weights. Wait, how much does a Fallout 76 stim pack weigh? Wait a second, how heavy are those? You have to go back to the Pridwin. Yeah, we go back to the Pridwin. Okay, let's go ahead and let's grab a ride. We got 70 suckers left. I thought we were going to be a little bit lower. I thought we were going to be down to like 3 or so. We'll go pick up some more when we're in the Pridwin, though. We get to have. Good to grab a few more. Just, you know, fill up our pockets a bit. I guess it also depends on how much a stim pack in Fallout 76 actually heals. We've got the perk in Fallout 4 where one stim pack fully heals you. You know, you can do more than one stim pack to heal more than full health as you take damage. You know, around a pound each? You think they're 0.75? Oh my good gracious, that's insane. Seriously? Wow, they really decided that stim packs were a little too easy to carry around with them being 0.1. Supers are even more? Oh my goodness. Well, super stim packs aren't even a thing in Fallout 4. Again, this is something I was mentioned yesterday when we were talking about this. One of the things I really miss, and I really enjoyed with Fallout New Vegas, is all of the variants. All the variants that there was. Oh my goodness. The caravan is in full force. Look at them go. Where there was like 4 different styles of ammunition, right? Where there is, what, there's like 3 different types of stim packs?
All weapon systems are go. Good
There's like, there are stim packs, there are super stim packs, and there are automatic stim packs. And I guess 4, then there's automatic super stim packs. There are 4 stim pack types in New Vegas, right? And then you have armor that does it for you in Fallout 4, so technically it still works that way, but it requires armor that you can't, you know, you get the legendary perk on it that'll automatically give you a stim pack hit when you hit 20% health. But if you get hit once from 50% health to 0, it doesn't help you. Meanwhile, the automatic stim packs would hit you when you hit 50% or less. If I'm remembering right. Again, we haven't played Fallout New Vegas in 4 years. we have not streamed that game in 4 years, so maybe 3.5. 3.5 years. Still, either way, it's been quite a while. Yeah, those are the things I really, really miss about the gunplay. Was having a shotgun that had buckshot, had slugs, and had incendiary rounds, and and armor piercing. Or is it the slugs? I can't remember. But like every gun in Fallout New Vegas had at least 3 different types of ammo, which was awesome. So that you could actually stockpile a lot of ammo as you go along, and you could build your ammo. You could craft ammo, which was nice. You actually craft ammo. Granted, the ammo crafting wasn't like the best, but it wasn't awful. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't awful. Because what you would do is you could take shotgun shells and convert them into pistol rounds, which was really good. If you had pistol casings, you could just convert them over. You buy a whole bunch of shotgun shells because the store is all out of pistols, and you convert them over, which was really good. I liked that. Trying to make it out of like scrap that you found around the waste didn't work so well around the Mojave. It didn't work so well, but the rest was really good. Are you sure this game hasn't been going 4 years? I mean, only in a fever dream. I don't know, only in a fever dream. It's already been over a year, so I mean, what's 3 more, right? What's just a simple 3 more? I mean, we're not really touching down. It's more like locking up, right?
Hey, how's it going?
McCready instantly starts smooth talking her. No. McCready! Absolute dingbat. How's it going? Steps off of the vertebrate the wrong direction and falls to his doom. McCready, what are you doing?
If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Gracious McCready. Oh my goodness. This guy, I swear. Hey, how's it going? Falls to his doom. At least you hit the water this time.
Want to chat for a bit?
Sure, we can chat. Is that why you fell off there? Is to ensure that we'd have a little bit of private time? Is that was that the plan?
Hey.
Need something? Hope this helps.
Oh, okay.
Your thoughts?
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay.
Your thoughts?
Pocketfuls of caps and all the ammo I can carry. Doesn't get much better than this.
Okay.
Your thoughts?
You point, and I'll shoot. Pretty simple arrangement.
True.
Your thoughts?
Can't believe the control tower's still standing.
Your thoughts?
The only person alive I can trust. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, jeez, pressure.
How do you feel about us?
Yeah, I feel like I've made the right choice sticking with you.
Good. All right.
That was all.
Fine by me.
I guess he just wanted to bring us down here to hand us some ammunition just in case we need it. I don't know. Been done in a safer way, but all right, McCready, you do you. I mean, hey, at least we got here, right? That's the important thing. But McCready, next time you decide to go skydiving, you should probably use a parachute. Although, actually, I don't know if parachutes are still a thing. I wonder if, like, all the parachutes have just, like, degraded over the 200 years. McCready. Oh my good gracious, McCready, please. Oh my goodness, McCready, please. McCready, please! McCready, come on, man. Come on, man. Seriously? Oh, we're probably gonna have to tell him to wait down here. Because if we don't go and help him, he's just gonna go all the way back to Good Neighbor, and I don't want to have to run all the way back to Good Neighbor to go get him.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face.
Oh my good gracious, McCready, please. Oh wow, he really hit the water this time. He's currently drowning.
What's going on?
Just poke him in the head this time. McCready, stop it. Jeez. This guy. Good gracious. Alright, I think we're gonna have to leave him here. That's fine. I don't think he has any conversations involved with talking to Elder Maximum, although he has talked with other people in the past when we do stuff, so I don't really know. I will try one last time. Third time's a charm, right? Right, McCready? Just don't jump off this time, okay? Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. You got this. Come on, man. Oh, I don't like the... Yeah, I didn't see him when we... Alright, we're leaving him down there. That's it. But we have to heal him first, because if we go into the Pridwin, which is an instanced location, he will then teleport back to Good Neighbor. So we can't do that. But, well, there goes 3 of our 25 stim packs straight down the drain, McCready. I'll have to tell him just stand still. I'm pretty sure we can tell him to just wait, right? We can tell him to just wait. Hang out. I think so. On, mister. In the neck this time. Alright, McCready. I want you.
Hey,
Yeah, what is it?
Stay.
wait there.
Okay, just give me a shout when you need me.
Alright, perfect. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Like, how do I get out of the command mode? That would be the escape button. Nope, it's tab. Alright, we got McCready to stay put. Hopefully he's old enough to be his own babysitter. Doesn't do anything too crazy. I mean, we're right next to the Brotherhood of Steel base. But let's hope he doesn't do anything crazy. Goodness, can't take my eyes off him. He didn't teleport with us, and that's perfectly fine.
Ad Victorium, Knight.
Alrighty. Where is he? Wait, down by the wheel? Oh no, he's up above. I was like, what? What are you doing down here? Oh, he shut his door.
Adjusting internal balunet pressure. Green lights across the board.
Oh, we're hearing people below us. I thought we
Proximity sensors
were eavesdropping.
getting a 3-second pingback.
Ooh. Okay. An instance this time. Wait, what? The foredeck? I don't think I've ever been here before. Huh. I thought we had to go to the foredeck. No? I'm just confused and I'm on the wrong floor. I'm just confused and I'm on the wrong floor. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Okay. He's where he's supposed to be. Walks up to us. Oh, nice. Okay.
Elder Maxon.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
You accuse me? I'm confused. Nothing to hide? Oh, I'm confused.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A
Yeah.
portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented.
Oh?
Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Wait. What? Wait, really? Faulty data? That's impossible? It's a mistake? Is he certain?
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers.
Wow.
Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His
Uh-oh.
sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
Whoa, come on, sure, listen. He brought me aboard, but I've only known the guy for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, it's been like a year in game, but come on, what? Hello, sir, how is the Conquest of the Institute? We'll find out what we end up doing, Monarch. Find out. I'm still wavering between the Institute and Brotherhood. Jeopardize my position? My duty never told me. You have some nerve? Yeah.
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
You make a fair point. Apparently, I've misjudged you.
Thank you.
Which means I've decided
Goodness.
to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty.
Oh?
Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Can I just... with pleasure. He instantly cocks the weapon. He deserves a chance? I don't know, some other way. Yeah, can we, like, bring him in? Can we bring him in instead and let you do it?
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Yikes. Okay, well. We've got a job to do. You'd say you have some nerve. You have some nerve accusing me of being a synth sympathizer. I understand that my dad might have been the catalyst of all of these creatures, and that I did help the railroad have a handful of them escape your sight. But that doesn't... Wait a second.
Will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity.
But in no way does that make me a sympathetic... Wait, hold on. Can we start over? Let me try that from the beginning again. How's it going, actually, Van? Welcome. How are you doing today? How's the survival mode treating you? It's treating me well. Huge struggles at the beginning of the game, but a lot of fun right now. You always struggled staying with a run. The beginning was incredibly tough. The first time you end up in a power suit.
Your silence is disconcerting.
Quinlan, hold on. Internal monologue. I'll be right with you. When you have to go and like help the Minutemen and get them established and whatnot, and you have to go and deal with that Deathclaw. Oh my goodness, that Deathclaw one-shot us. It one-shot us. It took me, I think, like 7 attempts or something to be able to do that. And the fact that in survival mode you have to sleep to save made it way harder. About Dance.
Is this going to take much longer?
Don't know what. Don't want to talk. He'd be missed. Apologies. Yeah.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
Don't want to talk. He'll be missed. Don't need apologies. Molotovs are pretty... Oh, yeah, Molotovs would be pretty good early game. Problem is, I've got a really nasty habit of blowing myself up with explosives in games. So I really try and avoid using explosives whenever I can, because it's a very bad habit.
How infuriating.
I do it often, by accident. I'll throw it, like, bounces off a wall and hits me in the head and explodes underneath my feet. Don't want to talk?
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one.
Okay.
You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How'd you hear? Have no time. Orders are orders. I don't like your tone. No, how'd you hear?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood.
Oh, okay.
Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you.
Ooh.
That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I mean... Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me. That's a pretty good conclusion. Don't have time. That's too cold. I don't like your tone. Yeah, orders are orders.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Oh my goodness.
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Oh man, if only we could be like, sorry, we can't help. You have to track down Dance. Wink, right? Instantly get her on our side. Because we've got Proctor Quinlan behind us, so he wouldn't see us doing a super obvious wink, right? Change of heart. I'll take anything. Finding Dance. Annoyed. Hey, I change of heart.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders, sir.
Ah, that's what I like to hear.
I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
That's what I like to hear. Alright, so she's going to give us a way to go and track him down, because she's helping hide him right now. Perfect. Scribe Halen really decided to waste Vertibird fuel just to yell at Quinlan. I mean, yeah, sure, why not, right? It's not like they have enough Vertibirds to actually use all the fuel. They keep blowing them all up, right? We never see them being refueled, do we? Yeah, it's because they end up they go out on a mission, they blow up on the mission, they make a new one, right? They almost never come back alive, right? That's why all of their pilots are so bad. You mean more? Oh, you mean more so on the raiders, tossing them with reckless abandon, and can't count the deaths. Yeah, I mean, my goodness, when firefights happen in the early game, oh my goodness. I mean, even now, I still have to be a little careful, because explosives can still take us out. Yeah, alright. What you got? Oh, she's actually waiting for us, okay. Very rare. Very rare. Most of the time, they don't wait for us in this game. What you got? Give me the rundown. Halen?
Halen?
This way.
Okay. Hey, Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
Dance's location, I haven't decided. Risky question, following orders? I haven't decided.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say.
Alright.
I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why tell me this? Impatient, bold statement. And sympathize with the traitor? Yeah, why tell me?
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
I mean, it feels as though this is a pretty easy fix, though, right? Disobey orders, I'm confused, I'll hear him out. Yeah, I'll hear him out.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Alright, I'll have to listen to Bravo. Off we go. Honestly, Dance could have sabotaged the Brotherhood the whole time, and yet he didn't. Really shows his allegiances, huh? I know, right? Well, I mean, wouldn't the... So... These guys have killed many a synth, right? And I imagine have done some experimentation upon the bodies of these synths, so that they can better identify them in the future, yeah? The synths don't have normal brains, right? But they just, like, open up Dance's brain cavity and see if he has a normal human squishy brain. I mean, it's a dangerous procedure, but better that than dying, eh?
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods.
I mean, also, with how long they've been trying to track down these synths that are pretending to be human, it's like, there's gotta be a way that they found, like, to test it, right? Oh yeah, we need to go pick up, McCready. We can't just leave him out here. Come on, McCready. I know it's cold out here. Come on, man. Come on now.
Hey.
There you are.
Come on.
Sure, no sweat.
We're out of here. Let's go, McCready. I suppose he never knew he was a synth? Yeah, no, none of the synths remember. You can't remember? Been about 7 years since you've done the quest? Yeah, I have no idea. This is my first time playing through the game, so I have no idea what's going to happen with this quest. But all of the synth, like people, soldiers, whatever, end up getting sent out into the Commonwealth. I have no idea that they're a synth. they usually have zero idea that they're a synth. I mean, you know, what the mayor of Diamond City is a synth, for example. And he doesn't know. Didn't he say he came from the capital wasteland? I don't imagine the Institute was working that far out. No, what would have ended up happening is if Dance is a synth, then Dance would have been murdered and replaced with a synth, right? So that would mean that Dance is dead. The one true Dance is dead. And all we're left with is an imposter. Yeah. Could just be an implanted memory. True, that too. And we have met Institute scientists in the capital wasteland. Yeah. It could just be an implanted memory. How far up are we going? Oh, not that far. Not that far. I was like, should we grab a vertebrate? But nah, we're good. Be okay. Not too far. Greedy, you keeping up? Yeah, he's keeping up. Good, good. Don't want to leave him in the dust now. Actually, let's swing by and let's actually do a quick save here. Do a quick save. Save our progress so we don't have to go back over there. And just in case we die, we don't have to run as far again. It's a nice thing that settlement is right there for us. Oh, the training ground. Yeah. This place. I remember this place. Feral ghouls. What? Legendary feral ghouls. What? Oh my goodness, hello. Oh! Oh my good gracious. Hello. Just like slashes right across the screen. Holy. 1 and 2. Pretty. Hopefully you're doing okay down there, buddy. I'm gonna hold the hill. What? Under his arm. There we go. McCready, how's it going over there? You got him? Yeah, McCready, you got the legendary. You doing okay? Hey, he's got about down to half health. Okay, I got him.
Starting to have fun.
Yeah, sorry, I kill stole from you, but it took you a little bit there. A rad-powered metal right leg. Nice, and test tube. Perfecto. Oh my goodness. Just happily shooting some ghouls, and another one just tries to broadside me. Just land right into my left shoulder. Luckily he missed. Alright. Should be on the other side of this hill here. We still have plenty of ammo. Check ourselves, make sure everything's nice and... Wow, we're actually very low on this. Okay, we're very low on those rounds. On our 767s, whatever they are. We're running really low. McCready, seeing how you one-shot that ghoul. Why did you even hire me, boss? Listen, I need someone else to help when there's too many of them around, and I need to get a little more distance. Eh? So I'm bait. Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I knew there was a turret over here. I remember walking past this once before. I don't think we ever went into it, to be honest. I think we came here and we were like, huh, interesting, and then kept moving on. Yeah, nothing here at the helipad. You still think back to when the game came out and McCready's companion perk was bugged? You missed that? What was the, like, how was it bugged? Was it just, like, supercharged? Did it just make his perk supercharged?
There's gotta be something valuable inside to justify all this protection.
We'll take the steel, why not? Light bulb, some military grade duct tape. Now we're talking. 30 grade, keep to hold. Oh, there's nothing in the tool case. Weird. Don't need the turpentine. We got plenty of that. Not functioning. All right. It would guarantee headshots and VATS. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Oh, we're playing a no VATS run We're only using VATS for IFF. Or FOF. Using it for friend or foe identification, and that's it. Just to be able to see through the rugged terrain.
Find any mods for my sniper rifle?
Let's go, McCurdy.
Going down.
See if he'll pop in with us, or if he'll teleport after. We're gonna go in without a weapon in hand.
Commencing.
Oh,
Lawful use
McCurdy
of
just drops.
deadly force.
Oh! And more health than I was expecting, I'll be honest. A little surprised.
That's what I call it.
Fast builds can be fun in their own right, but they definitely slow the game down. Yeah. Well, also, I like the challenge of actually aiming and firing, you know? Because the gunplay in this game is pretty good. So I do enjoy the challenge.
Pretty sure we're not alone.
What in the... Oh, that was a canister, yeah.
It's a waste of time.
Okay, so we can sneak around if we fail to talk to him. Okay, if we fail to talk to him, we can sneak around and get him. Or not? Dance, can we dance? Can we dance? We can dance if we want to. Get over here. We won't leave our friends behind. Now we'll walk around. Is there a Mirelurk in here? Huh. The Yaogwai in here.
Not much in the way of technology down here, is there?
Not really. Who's gonna dance? It's really weird to see you not in your armor.
Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Throw a synth grenade to assassinate him. You'll never see it coming. Never saw it coming. Why didn't you tell me? I don't understand. You should have told me. You're a traitor? Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
Ignorance of identity? Yeah. Don't know, a way out, synth enemy? Yeah.
How could you not know that you're a synth?
We already know
Doesn't
why.
make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins, everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life, making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
He doesn't, but that's not important right now. We have questions. How's it going, Solaire? Good to see you. Welcome back. How have you been? How's life been treating you? Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be the exact same as with Nick, where, you know, Nick just woke up one day and just had all of his memories. Hey, actually, Band, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. It's been good having you here.
This is tough, but don't ignore me.
I don't know, way out? Yeah, way out. Or, I don't know.
No, but I don't know what to do.
Seems obvious to me. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
Wow, he's like really come to terms with it. I'm very impressed, to be honest. How's it going, Rob, man? We'll go ahead and do that as soon as we finish this up. You've been alright? Good to hear, Solaire. I'm doing well. I feel like she keeps getting complicated. It's getting Time to murder your grandson? You're right, because all synth version 3s are our grandchildren. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're
Come on,
right.
Knight. Say what you have to say.
Oh my goodness. Monarch, don't remind me. Let's see. Why did you run? I'm not sure. You're a machine, you're human? Yeah, I mean, if it was me and I got to actually choose as opposed to picking whatever direction Bethesda has preset it, I would bring him in handcuffs to the Pridwin.
Come on,
He's
Knight.
been there
Say
before.
what you have to say.
And then we just go, I'd hop, skip, and a jump back over to Nuka World and come back with one of those explosion collars. And he's good to go. He just has 1 or 2 handlers that can blow his head off whenever they deem it's necessary, and he can continue to help out the Brotherhood of Steel. Problem solved. Because he's already come to terms with the fact that he's a synth and that he needs to die.
I know this is
So
tough,
it actually
don't
would
ignore
be a mercy to give him that, as opposed to, it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be an indentured servitude. Instead, it would be a leashed freedom. You know? Right? It's like house arrest, but slightly different. He's on parole. Why did you run?
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Pridwin and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
I'm not sure you're human. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
This is so dumb. Listen. Dance, you understand you are probably a robot. Now, the fact that you realize you're a robot, here's actually even a better one. Let's bring you back to the Pridwin, and we'll have you go through extensive tests to see if Dr. Quinlan and the medical doctor guy, the other one, can figure out the difference between a true human and a synth. You would be the perfect test subject. And that way we keep you alive, right? How's it going, Rapcon? How are you doing today? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting real close after over a year playing this game. I wonder if you can spare him and run off to the railroad. That'd be cool, but I don't know. He's not going to want to do that.
Come on.
Any other way?
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Refuse to execute and agree to execute. Yeah, any other way?
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
Oh my good gracious. We can't get it if we refuse to kill. I don't know if we're gonna get. I don't know if we actually need to bring evidence with us. So if we refuse to execute Dance, I don't know if we're gonna be able to lie our way around that and say we killed him. You know, I think if you spare him, that it limits your promotion. Then since Maxon will just I think that'll be it. Yeah, you won't want to let us get promoted because we refused his orders. Do it yourself just doesn't feel right, you know? That feels wrong.
I know this is tough, but don't ignore me.
Listen, internal dialogue. Give me a moment here, Dance. Give me a moment here. I'm leaning towards agreeing with him, but I feel like there's just so many better options. But this is the reason why I like playing like Dungeons and Dragons and the like, is that it's not rigidly pre-coded, predetermined, you know, things like this. Which is why the advances of like the new like AI, like the chatbot AI integration stuff we've been seeing of late, it's been really, really cool and really interesting, because there's the possibility that we could like type in other options, right? And see if how that changes the story. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next like 10, 15 years of story-driven games.
I know this is
because if we can get away from this kind of like, you know, rigid structure of options where I don't agree with any of the options. Really interesting. I'm curious as to what do-it-yourself would be. Because I feel like he's going to say, no, you have to make a choice. And he's not going to do it himself. But also, it doesn't feel really honorable to let him do that.
I know
when he's already has the resolve to just stand there and let me cut him down. I'm definitely not going to refuse. Is there a bed nearby? We did actually save just a bit ago. We could actually get back over here in a minute and a half if we decide to reload. If we decide to reload, it takes probably a minute and a half if we just beeline straight over here.
Come on, Knight. Say what
Then we
you
have to go back to the dialogue, but that's not too hard. We could do that. Alright, if that's the case, let's say do it yourself, and if I really don't agree with it, then we'll reload and we'll agree to execute him. But I'm curious what do it yourself, what the option would be. You would spare Dance, Mason will be unhappy, then blow up the Institute, Mason will be happy. I mean, you're not wrong with that one.
Come on,
Robin, you're not wrong.
Say what you have to say.
If you're so eager to die, then do it yourself.
If you leave here without completing your orders, then I'll carry them out for you. Maxon's obviously testing you, and I refuse to be the one who causes you to fail.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So I had a feeling it was not actually going to be an option we could take. He was going to say, nope, you got to pick one. So unfortunately, I think we're going to go and agree to execute him. Because otherwise Dance is going to feel bad about this forever. And he just told us that if we refuse to execute him, he's going to execute himself anyway.
This is tough.
So we should at least honor his last request and let us do it for him. So he doesn't have to take the burden of, you know, the dishonorable move of killing himself. But I just want to state right now, I disagree with the options we're given. There are many better options we could have gone with.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, brother. It's been a pleasure serving with you.
Ugh, man. So we didn't, like, just imagine we just walk out, we don't do anything. Hold on, let me just go loot stuff here real quick, okay? There's one shotgun shell and one shotgun. You know what? That sounds good. There's a pristine, unused shotgun here. We're not going to sully our weapons with this. We use this one pristine shotgun with one shot. Yeah, McCready liked it too. I don't even know where McCready is. There he is. Alright, buddy. Alright, think of greener pastures. Oh, I can't even... There you go. Think of greener pastures, buddy. It's been an honor. Oh, my goodness. McCready liked that. McCready. Oh, my goodness, McCready. Dude, please.
I want to pick that back up.
McCready? As in, like, a souvenir? What? Oh, he was a synth. There's the synth components. Oh, man. I mean, it makes me feel better knowing that he was actually a synth. The reason being is that means the real Dance died a while ago. I don't feel as bad. But as Marky Monarch had mentioned earlier, that does mean we just killed another grandchild of ours. Gosh darn it. I also, like, throw the gun down to kind of, like, leave it there, you know, so I don't bring a tainted weapon with me. And McCready's like, no, you should pick that back up. You're gonna want that. You're gonna want to mount that on the wall. Oh, and the story you're gonna be telling your children. Oh, think about it. Hey, son. Also known as father. Also known as Jeffrey. I managed to go ahead and murder one of your children, one of my grandchildren. And it's mounted on this wall to remind me of the glorious adventure I went on. Yeah? You feel bad for being a loot goblin, but you would have totally taken that hood, but allowed him to keep the clothes? No, I'm letting him keep all his clothes on. Granted, he doesn't technically need the hood right now. I kind of removed his face. Rather, the entirety of his head. But it feels... You know, we had this connection with him, and it just feels wrong to loot the corpse, other than the things that we needed for proof, which was the components and the dog tags. Now to rename the gun to the last request? Oh, bamboozle. Yes. Man, bamboozle, that is an amazing idea. We should absolutely do that. Oh, wait. Bamboozle. Thought? Okay, new thought. The Last Dance. With a C, not with an S. Yeah? Or The Last Dance with an S, which is his actual name, but like in homage to him, we do it with a C. The Last Dance. Right? Because technically the synth makes him the second dance. The first dance was dead already. Last Dance would work too. Or maybe Last Song Request. This is the last song request of the night, ladies and gentlemen, so please be sure to shake it loose while you still can. Right? It has to be Last Dance with an S? Okay. Alright. We can do that. Oh, these guys are hostile to us. McCready, don't do it! Oh, McCready, don't do it! Run, McCready, run! Don't fight! Come over here. McCready! Don't fight this one. There's too many of them. Jeez. Need a mod of dancing. And there needs to be a, there absolutely needs to be a... Whoa. Oh, I guess they're here to defend us against the robots. Oof, jeez. Just looking for one of your beds to do a quick save here.
Overboss, hi. Don't think we met yet. If there's anything I can do, you let me know.
Thanks, yes.
Not right now, thanks.
Okay.
Later. Where is... There's pretty. Okay. There should totally be a... if there is a mod for dancing, they need to add a quest called Dance Revolution, right? Where Dance's objective is to revolutionize the aspect, the art form of dance itself within the Brotherhood of Steel, and to create a type of, like, you know, a yearly ball or something called Dance Revolution. DANCE Revolution. Or just call it Dance's Dance Revolution if you want to get a little further away from the game name. I think that'd be hysterical. A surprisingly mild-mannered raider? I know, right? That's the respect. That's justly earned, for sure. We earned that respect. Alright. Yeah, don't worry, Robman. We'll get that captain's log in here in a minute. Oh, for goodness sakes. I forgot that McCready doesn't know how to use walkways. And if we go inside...
We'll stop the institute.
Talk to Maxim. Max, son. He will teleport back to Good Neighbor. We have to go track him down again. So we'll give him a stab. And we'll just have him sit by the vertebrate.
That's better.
I'm McCready. Stop falling off the Pridwin. Come on now. Okay. I can't remember if there is a...
If you need supplies, report to Proctor Tegan.
Gun workshop here. I think there's one of the Pridwin we can use. Alright, come here, McCready. The catwalks are killers? True. Catwalk's a real killer. Come on. Come on. Where is he? Did he teleport behind me? No. McCready. Oh, for goodness sakes. Buddy.
Hey.
What's up?
Stay here.
Hold position.
Fine, I'll hang out here.
Good. You wait there. I'm gonna get him up here by the helipad, but that's fine. If he wants to wait down there, we'll let him wait down. Oof. Alright. Alright, Maxim, you're right. Was a synth. And he went down honorably. Alright? We need to see that in the report. Dance honorably gave up his life for the cause. Okay? So he may be a synth, He still deserves the honor. Drink our water, because if we don't drink water, we lose intelligence. Because, yes, that makes sense. Kind of a weird debuff, in my opinion, to have not having enough water equals... Right, like, not enough water equals intelligence debuff. If you're thirsty, like, maybe, yeah, perception, I can kind of see that, right? You're not really paying as close attention to everything. But I would have done, like, endurance, right? I would have done endurance, because you can't sweat as hard if you're dehydrated, right? So I would have put endurance down as opposed to intelligence down, which seems odd to me. Pick that, but where?
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
His dog tags, job done, and no more threat. Executed the traitor.
Do you want his holo tags as proof?
That won't be necessary. Perhaps you should keep them as a reminder of your lapse in vigilance. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor.
Oh.
Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Alright. Ah, achievement unlocked. Blind Betrayal. Made a little noise. This is the first time I've gotten an achievement on Steam since the update. Tactical thinking.
Control systems all
reminder to not talk to Kells. Oh. No? Yeah, you just missed the execution. Where is... Can I talk to... Is Haley anywhere? Or Halen? Is she anywhere?
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are
Dang
not
it.
pets.
She's right there. Halen. Talk to me. Halen. Hey, Halen.
Scribe Halen.
Halen. Wow, she's cold shouldering us hard. I want to give you his dog tags. It's a memento. Let me give him your oh my, she just immediately is just like, I'm not looking at this man.
Scribe Halen.
I don't even have to say anything. I just have to pass it to you. Try gun bash. Sure that won't go well. Oh man. We'll try outside real quick. She does not want to talk to us. But how's it going, Animate? How are you doing today?
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Thank you, Knight.
Scribe.
Halen. You can't just ignore a commanding officer like this. Man, I'm bashing the E button, but nothing happens. Alright, well, nothing else we can do. Hello, I have the dog tags of your beloved leader. Yeah, I've got the dog tags of your beloved leader, as well as the synth parts that was probably part of his brain. I want you to have it, right? In his honor, you know, in memory, right?
Attention.
It's just come around to the police station later?
Any
Maybe,
personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Knight Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination. That is all.
Alright.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
I realize it's not the most glamorous.
Yeah. We're never doing that mission. Sorry.
Set me up.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
That is my settlement, and it shall stay my settlement. But I could use a handful more vertebra grenades. Thank you very much. Oh, it's an armor bench.
Unless you like getting shot, Never turn your back on a gunner.
Hey,
No matter
scrap,
how
get out of
many
here.
battles we win, there's
I need
always
this.
another fight ahead of us.
Alright. What we're calling this? The Last Dance? Is that right? We now have the Last Dance. Which you could probably upgrade, honestly. Just press around the thing. The loadout sites are really nice, but we could go ahead and get the circle dot reflex on there. Drum mag's already as good as it's gonna get. Ghost Ox already as good as it's gonna get. Actually, this thing's already essentially, wow, except for this here. Damage you can get way up there. 200. We could beef this thing up. Do that. The Lone Wanderer is probably the best first perk. I agree. It's really, really good, especially since it doesn't. Especially since it doesn't get slowed down by. Is this our room, by the way? That's Kel's room. Sorry, Kel, just borrowing stuff. Is this our room? Ridgeland quarters.
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
Ah, sorry, Maxim. Was not snooping in your room. Don't mind me. Everything's fine. Whoops. Whoops. Did you use Lone Wanderer in the start? No, I don't think we got Lone Wanderer at the very start. We got it early on, but not that early on. Okay, so this is dances. Okay. Old liquor bottles. Stims, Nuka-Cola. Yeah, what did we go with? Early, we got toughness. Like, early on we got toughness, gunslinger, rifleman, gun nut, and armorer were our go-tos very early on. Followed by locksmith and hacker. And then we started picking up cap collector, and then we got like small bits of strong bank and a couple of lone wanderers as we went along. It wasn't the first thing that we went for, but we slowly picked them up. Because the thing was, while carrying capacity was an issue, dying was a significantly bigger issue. Because, you know, hard mode. Wait, did Dance have a dog? Did Dance have a dog I didn't know about? And we're gonna leave this room more or less the way it was, except I will take all this. Yeah. Quarters is your room? Okay, cool. There we go.
Attention. Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to...
Down we go. Did Zelda decide who he's siding with yet? I'm still flopping between the Institute and the Brotherhood of Steel. I don't know. I don't think we're at the Brotherhood of Steel's final quest before we're in trouble yet, before we have to make our final decision. But we are with the Institute. We can go find Kells. I don't know where Kells is.
Dr. Tegan set up a little shop in the aft section of the hall.
This must be for coordinating the... Because you guys need to clean this window badly. I don't know how you see anything out of this. It's just a pistol. If you talk to Kells, then you become hostile to the railroad. Oh, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. We're not going the railroad route. It's the Institute and the Brotherhood are the two we're deciding between. So long as talking to Kells doesn't lock us out of the Institute, then we're fine. We can go ahead and do that quest. If it only locks us out of the railroad, that's good then. And you can keep going? Perfect. Yeah, we've already decided. So going through everything, kind of talking about, while the railroad does sound like, on paper, one of the best options to go with, because they're trying to help everyone. It's so short-sighted and so underfunded and so many things that could go horribly wrong that the railroad just it seems like a really bad option. Essentially, it's let's let these synths go free. We're going to use jury rigging. like technology to go and wipe their minds.
Soldiers that have not received a
Right?
research patrol assignment should speak
This
to
doesn't
Proctor
sound like the
Berlin
best idea in the world. Right? They're gonna go and use this, you know, we're gonna jury rig their minds to give them a fresh start. And sometimes they'll go to a life of crime, and sometimes they won't, and sometimes they'll have a complete memory wipe, and sometimes they die. It's like, this feels like you didn't think this all the way through. And we're only gonna save 12, and we're going to try and destroy the rest of the Institute from the inside when we do that. And if we don't manage to actually completely lock down the Institute, then... Well, this is a really cool set of armor. Then... what? Like... Well, that must be dances. Then what? They like continue to make more synths? Maybe this is ours too. And with the more synths that they create, we can't save any others. Only those first 12 that we save. So short-sighted. The railroad just doesn't make sense to me. We're definitely not going that way. Do I just not have this thing marked? I don't know where she is. Ah, that would be why I can't find her. So past blind portrayal, plus 1 step to hostile to railroad, plus 2 steps to hostile to institute. Okay, perfect. So we've got one more quest, and then I have to decide. So after this quest, I have to decide if it's institute or brotherhood. Okay. Perfect. Thanks for letting me know. On my way. Coming through.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right. I'm listening.
Let's see. Possible to head north. Found escaped synths. Acadia. Never mind. Wait, what?
Never mind. It can wait.
If you say so.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right. I'm listening.
Wait a second.
Bellonet Alpha at 93%.
Wait a second. I don't want to tell him about the synths up in Acadia. You can't progress tactical thinking before finishing Far Harbor. Oh, brutal. Okay, well, we have no choice then. I wasn't planning on outing them, but I guess I will now.
All right. I'm listening.
Possible to head north, found escaped synths in Acadia. At least they started Far Harbor? Yeah, we started Far Harbor. We finished Far Harbor. So I wasn't planning on outing them, but yes, we are now.
Would it be possible for the Brotherhood to travel north?
It'd have to be a damn good reason to take our focus off the Commonwealth. I need specifics here. Exactly what are we talking about?
Alright, you're gonna take a look at the outcomes? Alright, cool, tell me. Establishing some... Oh, we can choose what we want to say. Perfect. Establishing settlement, growing in numbers, fortified location, and synth named Dima. Oh no, these are all going to talk about synths. Establishing settlement isn't going to be a brotherhood establishing a settlement.
Paladin?
But it's going to be the synth are establishing a settlement. The synths are growing in numbers. The synth have a fortified location. The synth named Dima is what it ends up being. Fortified location? Yeah, because they're up... Well, they're not really fortified. They're like kind of fortified. They're up on a...
I don't like
up at the top of a hill in a bunker, essentially. Right? They're up on top of a hill underground. So, you know, there's that. Alright, Animate, what you got? I'll delay a little bit longer, but we'll go. Well, it's the most secure spot on the island, ironically. Yeah.
Something amiss, Paladin?
Still checking? Okay. Although, one thing is the mist. I'm trying to remember. Did we completely remove the mist in Far Harbor? Did we completely deactivate the mist? I'm trying to remember. I don't think we completely removed it. I think we, like, started to remove it, though.
Do you have anything to say?
Hold on, Kells. I'm thinking this, though. The mist is still there? Yeah, okay. With the mist still being there, then the synths will be fine. I don't think you can get hostile to Minutemen, but past blind betrayal, it's +4 to lockout, winning with the Minutemen, you believe? Okay, so it just makes it a whole lot harder.
Ignored, Paladin.
But you still could. Oh no, you just don't get hostile. But you're like truly locked out of it. I see. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, we do what we can. But again, the Minutemen isn't something I'm too interested in. So it really is for me Brotherhood or Institute. All right, Anime, what you got?
Wasting our time, soldier.
What you got, Anime? How's it going, Darth? How are you doing today? Feel bad for Minutemen. Oh, got a little more money. Feel bad for Minutemen. They die so quickly against synths. It's true, they get absolutely destroyed. You'll need to speak to Kells a second time later. You can talk to him now and it'll be fine. Ah, okay, cool.
Something amiss, Paladin?
They're trying to set up some kind of permanent place for themselves. Outside the Institute.
The Institute? What? Who are you talking about? What are you going on about?
Okay.
They're growing in number. More synths are being brought in regularly.
So this isn't a problem we can allow to continue. I'm starting to see why you brought this to me. What else can you tell me?
Wow, he really didn't care about the first one, did he?
Acadia has been turned into a fortified location, hiding escaped synths.
They're actively defending themselves, in other words. All right, I've heard enough. You were right to bring this to my attention. I'll see that the matter is raised with Elder Maxon as soon as possible. If he wants to eradicate this menace, we'll need time to refit vertibirds for extended flight. I'll get the crews to work. In the meantime, any additional intelligence you can gather will help ensure that the action we take is precise and coordinated. Do not engage these synths until we're prepared. Understood? Ah, Paladin. Good.
Instantly into the other quest.
The unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled. We can return to our primary mission.
Okay. Like how it said our primary mission, but the subtitle said our warfare preparations. So they censored that out. Unfortunate matter, no rest, I'm ready, yeah.
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Dance was a traitor. Or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew. So it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
Rest,
no rest for the weary.
We'll rest when the Institute is a smoking ruin. Until then, Elder Maxon and I expect you to be at your best. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Railroad threat? Yeah, we what?
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Wow. You have to go and take out 5 members? Jeez. Oh my goodness. No prisoners, was hoping for more, consider it done, missed my chance.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters.
They do.
They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Wow, for hell, jeez. This person's just trying to do their job, but they keep butting in the middle of our conversation. Back in one piece, not the hacking type. Being a habit. This is becoming a habit, it's true.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little information on it. Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but if the railroad's been using PAM for this long, it's got to be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure
Makes
Proctor
sense.
Quinlan would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Wait, they gave me a Mila? Why? What? You lost it and regained it. Okay. What? I'm over here just like, huh?
If you're no good at hacking PAM's systems, you should take someone with you who can.
Alright. It's unflagged from Tinker Tom Quest. Okay. That's pretty funny, though. Yeah, mulas are kind of bugged. Jeez. You got a question? Yeah, throw it at me, Darth. What you got? What you got? Okay, hear me out. What if the Brotherhood of Steel actually honored Dance by incorporating him into Liberty Prime? They wouldn't trust him. They wouldn't trust him to do it. But it would have been really interesting. Did you sell your ring? Let's see here. Can I show my hands? Yeah, there you go. Right hand, or left hand, I guess, right there. But it shows on the right side of the screen. Still got the ring on. Been wearing it since the beginning of the game. Oh yeah. Broken monorail. Set up the Mila.
Heads up. Moving out.
All right.
Let's get up and go.
What's up?
Yep. I mean, I know I could have just showed you from here, showing I got the wedding ring on, but I think it's just cooler showing it as you cross our arms. It just looks cooler. Did you sell Nora's ring? Nope. Nope. It's securely back at home. Unless a random settler stole it from us. Of course. Which is always possible, unfortunately. So where's the red scorpion? There we go. Red scorpion steaks.
Self-kill.
Munch, munch. Alright. Quests. Set up a Mila. Speak with Larson. And Larson's the one we can't talk to because this is the one that goes to inform about Arcadia. Okay, Acadia. A vertibird was dispatched to the island to deal with the situation. The time has come to attack. And you let the soldiers know. Okay, so we ignore that. We just don't do that. Yeah, I want to leave the guys in Acadia alone. They can't produce more synths, so I don't mind. And over time, their bodies will wither and show signs of being a synth, I imagine. Right? Some parts on them will start to break down, regardless of being a synth or not. So, don't mind. Alright, what is the... We were given a kill list, right? We're gonna kill list. Where is that list? Or a hit list? What's it gonna be under? Man, you guys did remind me I needed to go and clear out my MISC yesterday, but I didn't do it. Not hit. Not kill list either. Old Mila. Probably railroad kill? Railroad. No, I don't see railroad. I do think it's kind of amusing how this quest totally benefits the Institute. Yeah, it helps the Institute a bunch. It's true, yeah. It's not needed to read, but yes, you got a kill list. Yeah, I just want to see the names of all of them before we go in there. Is it priority kill list? Priority kill orders. Perfect. There it is. Thank you. Here we go. Alright, Desdemona expected Tinker Tom. Oh. Deacon, Dr. Carrington, and Glory. Okay, yeah. Glory's a synth. That makes sense. Deacon. That's really actually unfortunate. We have to kill Deacon? But he's a follower of ours. Awkward. Desdemona makes sense. Losing Tinker Tom sucks. Losing Tinker Tom sucks. Hey, Lutheran. How are you doing today? Welcome back. Good to see you. Sacrifices must be made. Oh, yeah. Captain's log. Let me do a quick captain's log. Captain's log. Star date 10/17/2288. After almost an entire year of searching the Commonwealth for our young child, Jonathan, we managed to find him, being called Father in the Institute, and it threw our heads all the way around, trying to figure out what's going on. After talking to young Timothy, we realized that siding with the Institute is definitely a better option than the Railroad, though maybe not as good as siding with the Brotherhood. With this dilemma of deciding who to back in the coming conflict, we have decided to help all sides except the Railroad and the Minutemen. All the way up to the point in which we can no longer help both sides, at which point a decision will be made. We have already gone ahead and dealt with a infiltrated dance. A synth. One we never knew was actually a synth. One who didn't even know he was either. Can't quite tell when the transfer happened. From being human to being a robot. Oh, Psycho, nice. We need more of that. Excellent. Beautiful find. But now with that gruesome task behind us, and with the precious item, the last dance, in our inventory, it's time for us to go kick down the door, guns blazing, and clean out the Railroad. And log. Captain's log? Yeah. Captain's log. I decided to help all sides, except for half of them. Yeah, essentially true.
What was that?
Hello? Are we just, like, not alone? Oh, the Railroad agents are actually hostile? Wait. Dr. Carrington's out here. Look at that. Remember, we're playing without using VATS. VATS is only to identify friend and foe. But they're actually hostile. The quest for fighting in Bunker Hill, there was, Are you bad? You're bad. Okay. Let's let them shoot me first and I'll sort that out. Sorry, Doctor. Oof. Brutal cross shot. Doc, you want to talk this out? Nope. Oh, perfect time for slow motion. That was beautiful. Ad Victorium. Indeed. Like, you want to talk this out? Punch. Well, self-defense. He hit me first.
We faced worse odds.
He hit me first. Go clear that out. Alright, nice. Down we go. Legendary Brotherhood Knight Captain. Wow. Alright, Knight Captain. On me. Wait, the good doctor only had a pipe pistol on him? How do you survive? That's a really good question. I don't know. Come on, Knight Captain. Let's go. I'll be honest, whenever I hear Knight Captain, I think more of like a captain who's in charge of the night patrol. So like without the K. Hello. So I do find that funny. The aspirant didn't do so well.
Sorry. I heard that a long time ago.
Well, thanks for, what are you doing, McCurdy? Come on, man. You're heading the game. Careful not to kill any Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, no, I'm trying to be really careful here. Bonk. Luckily, I can usually identify who the Brotherhood is because they actually have a laser weapon. This makes it a little bit easier.
Bad vibes from this place. You shouldn't be here.
Bad vibes to this place? Hello? Bad vibes to this place? What are you talking about?
Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
Oh. I mean, I could just...
Where'd you go?
I could just open it, you know? Alright. Get out. Breach.
Why's it gotta be so quiet?
Hello. I am so sorry, sir. You didn't even get... Oh my good gracious, jeez. 43 railroad spikes? I'm sorry, what? Dude was carrying an entire half of a railway system. Yeah, I'll use these for later, don't worry about it. Broken now. Well, those whiffs were pretty bad. Get it off. Off with his head. Ooh. Don't you Molotov me. Hey. Wow, she's just getting in there. That gumption is important. Right over his head. Oh, she's in trouble now. Doing okay there? It ran through fire. She's crazy. A little too much gumption, to be honest. Alright. If she dies, though, you get a free legendary. She wasn't a legendary, was she? Was she? I thought she was just an initiate. There is a legendary knight captain, but she hasn't been following along. What do we have in terms of ammo? You know what? This is, our... What's the problem solver? Western Revolver does 291 damage. Should we use the Last Dance? Is this our execution gun? For executing people of note? Yeah, the Knight Captain didn't follow. I think we use this to take out people of note. Need for Stealth Boys? Or Drummer Boy?
Got trouble.
Lori, sit down. Oh my gosh, she actually has a lot of health. Yeah, the Last Dance isn't going to work like this. McCready's taking a beating. Jeez, okay. Desdemona's down. Oh no, that was Tinker Tom. Oh, okay. I thought I was hitting Desdemona there. Oh, there she is. Alright, Desdemona's down. McCready's been taking a beating. He's doing a great job. Gloria's down. Or Gloria's down. I'm so sorry, Deacon. Deacon! I'm so sorry. Hey. Not okay. Who are you? It's a random agent. Oh, Deacon, I'm sorry, man. Ooh,
Wow.
that's nice.
We're not going to need that stuff anymore.
I think those fatigues, actually. I don't think we have a set of those. 7 Milas? Tinker Tom had 7 more Milas! I'll be taking those. Signal interceptor plans, I'll take those too. I'll take the Tinker headset, I need that. Souvenir. Yeah, we're definitely taking all the Milas. Or Deacon. Poor man. Steal the ladle! I need it for research purposes.
Pam.
Intruder countermeasures active. This unit is incapable of voice communication.
Okay. Easy enough. Also, just as Demona, the only one without clothes. I mean, listen, we need. She's wearing fatigues. I need that. We'll put on a mannequin at some point. You know, hydrate. Oh my goodness, perfect timing there. A double hydrated is then. How's it going, babe? How are you doing today? Welcome back. Yeah, unique outfit. That's exactly right. We need that. Tom carries so many Milas as Mila quests. Oh, as many Mila quests as Mila quests you've done? Jeez. It's a lot. It was a lot of Milas. Access records. Enter token. I'm sorry, have a nice day. Okay. Use prediction models. Sorry, have a nice day. Okay. I guess I have to actually hack her. Is that right?
Gotta be. Damn, that was scary.
No? What?
Pam.
Security mode enabled. Voice interface is unavailable at this time.
Tried to use the terminal, but it wouldn't let me. Hey. Jump on this. We don't have any options. Restricted entry, Railroad Alpha, and token. You're sure she can be made to do the Brotherhood of Steel? I'll look it up. Yeah, no, that's the thing, is I want to get her on board for the Brotherhood of Steel. In the mainframe, use PAM decryption program, holotape. Oh, we insert the holotape. Aha, yes, good call, good call. I totally forgot we have to do that. I thought, where are we going? Like wiggling around. Yeah, load holotape is what we need to do. Aha, okay. I always forget that's an option. What do we need? We needed the decryption program. What's it called? Looked at the wiki yesterday about Milas for some reason. What's the decryption called? Ah, PAM decryption program, right there it is. Perfect. PAM decryption starts. Alright. PAMing has been reset to default command mode. Play tape. Nope, we'll eject the tape.
Pam.
Ready for programming instructions. Recommend interface. Type RJ11G.
I guess we're done. Imagine how putting Dima's memories... Oh, imagine how putting Dima's memories would go on for a robot like Pam. Yeah, if we could put Dima's memories in Pam, that would have been awesome. Where's Glory? There she is. Mark IV? I think we already found that the Mark IV is not that good compared to our stuff. It's just a normal minigun. Nothing too special. But look at the damage she did with this minigun. Look at all the holes she chunked into the wall. Look at this place. Glory went completely Rambo on this place. It's insane. Look at this. Grab her minigun if you want ammo, then give it back to her. Ah, no, I was just grabbing some. We don't need to be stickers and take all of it. But look at all these holes. It's insane. Now let's get out of here. It'd be pretty hard to find railroad heavy armor now. True, I could have sworn we had a set though, but you say that. Let's go grab hers. Better safe than sorry. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. We can just better safe than sorry. Take that. We'll take that. Better safe than sorry. It's a good point. I think we have one set somewhere, but it doesn't hurt to have two. That way we can use one. Was that Mark IV? Yeah, it was Mark IV armor. That way we can have one we can wear and we can put one on a mannequin. In the clothing shop back at base. Mark IV is garbage? Is there Mark V? Is she not even wearing the best stuff? Well, no wonder she lost. No wonder she didn't succeed. Goodness. If you can make Mark 5? Okay, yeah. I don't know if we have Mark 5 or Mark 4 on hand. We got something. Can we load the game? Okay. Goodness, I'm starting to get a little nervous there. I'm like, I think we need to go and save quickly here. It's based on your armor perk. Ah, okay. We've got maximum armor. We have maximum armor. Perk +1. Yeah, we got level 4 armor. Yeah, we gotta go back that way. We'll just stick to the water. It's just easier. Railroad Ballistic Weave is the best armor, to be honest. Yeah, the Ballistic Weave's crazy. That's why we're wearing the army fatigues. The Ballistic Weave on is just so good. For how secretive and guerrilla warfare they are terrible at making decent armor. Yeah, I mean, it could just be chalked up to they don't have the resources for it, maybe. Still don't have the resources needed. Army fatigues is probably the very best. Yeah, because we wear army fatigues and the the ceramic armor or whatever this is. Whatever this armor is, we wear this with our Tribbley hat. Or our top tier Tribbley hat. Oh, I went that wrong way. This way. How many people play in third person? Third person just feels like it would be really tough. Right? Like, you aim like this.
Heads up. Stay there.
Alright, don't take too long.
Right? Like, aiming and whatnot in third person just seems so difficult versus being able to literally aim down sights. Fully reloaded. Perfect. Synth leg piece? What are you talking about? I'm not wearing a synth leg piece. Oh, I am. It's a trophy from a synth I've killed. Not a synth. It's a trophy. Not that bad? Okay. Third person sucks due to the wall collision. Oh, yeah, I could see that being an issue, yeah. It is pretty awful when you're in a city or fighting those stupid flying bugs. Oh, the bugs gotta be the worst. Oh yeah, the bugs has gotta be the worst. Yeah. Alright.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
Railroad headquarters following orders they deserved it, regret.
What's going to happen to their headquarters?
The location doesn't hold tactical significance, so we'll simply post a small squad there, in case any stragglers choose to return. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime, requires your assistance.
Yes.
Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin.
Thank you, thank
Victorium.
you. Tactical thinking completed. Dun, dun, dun. We're actually almost leveled up again. Very nice. Ah, Maxim. Spoils of War. Dr. Proctor Ingram. Okay. And you. How's it going, Dalka? Yeah, we just purged the railroad. Yep. We did violently. Yeah, we violently did it.
Accepted.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below.
Kill on sight.
Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Pam.
Warning. Voice interface shutting down. Please return later.
Well, let's see what happens when she gets to her location then. I'm assuming she's not allowed to just wander.
The intelligence we've gained from Pam, it's unbelievable. Exceptional work, soldier. You wouldn't be here to provide some additional documentation, would you? Or perhaps support a research patrol?
I've got some documents for you.
I found some technical documents for you.
And they're in wonderful condition as well. Excellent work. Here are the caps that I promised.
Thank you.
Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building
Very
you
true.
explore.
What about
Dr.
Pam?
Quinlan.
Greetings, Paladin. And congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you.
You wouldn't be here to lend yourself to a research.
Uh-huh.
No, I had questions about Pam. So no.
Neither. Not right now.
How disappointing.
Pam questions.
Pam.
Warning. Kicking this unit in the leg will not increase computational speed. Conclusion. Suggest Proctor Quinlan use alternate method.
Quinlan.
Pam. Improvement detected. This unit has enhanced vertibird flight model capability by 22%.
That's impressive. That's pretty useful. Spoils of war angers the Institute. Ah, okay, so we have to decide then before we do any more. We have to decide if we're doing the Institute or if we're doing the Brotherhood. Alright. Time to think it through.
Pam.
Improvement detected. This unit has enhanced battlefield tactics efficiency by 38%.
That is a huge margin.
Master override complete. All data pertaining to Railroad has been uploaded to Pridwin Central Computer.
Pam.
Warning. Functionality change is now in effect. New directive. Serve the Brotherhood of Steel. Serve Elder Maxon.
Okay.
New directive accepted. Synth units are a rogue element and must be eliminated at all costs. Conclusion. Destroy on-site.
Pam.
This unit is occupied. Please stand by.
Oh, come on. Something else.
Unable to comply with command. Transfer prediction algorithms to central computer. Conclusion. Error in interface functionality.
Pam.
Quinlan parse error. Unfamiliar syntax. Useless pile of rusty scrap. Logged for future translation.
Oh my goodness. Quinlan! Quinlan began abusing Pam immediately. He did. Verbally and physically. Pam is just a shell of a robot now?
You
Yeah.
have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on our research patrol?
Quinlan, hold on.
Computational abilities may be compromised.
I can't hear what she's saying.
Pridwin Central Computer Storage has insufficient memory
No.
for all of this.
No, neither.
Neither. Not right now.
How disappointing.
This unit should remain online indefinitely.
Pam.
System reformat initiated by unit designated as Quinlan is in progress. Estimated time of completion is unknown. This unit is currently attempting to interface with Pridwin Central Computer.
Okay.
Handshake accepted. Data transfer in progress.
Pam.
Scanning memory. Error detected in Block 178, Sector 45. This unit is now in self-correction and maintenance mode.
Okay.
Warning.
Anything else?
Long-term calculation in progress. Please return later.
I'm surprised with just how many voice lines there are.
Pam.
Improvement detected. This unit has enhanced recipe quality by 65%.
Jeez, these are huge margins.
Alcohol-induced sicknesses reduced by 33%.
There's absolutely insane improvement margins.
Pam.
This unit is currently running level 3 self-diagnostic. Please return later.
What else you got?
Core functionality on this unit is still available, but primary directives have been altered. Proceed with caution.
Pam.
Improvement detected. This unit has enhanced communications encryption capabilities by 45%.
That's such a huge margin of improvement.
This unit is in power saver mode. Please stand by.
Holy.
Pam.
Improvement detected. This unit has enhanced Prydwen navigational efficiency by 17%.
Like a 10% improvement on anything is a huge improvement.
New directive accepted. Super mutants are abominations of science and must be eliminated at all costs. Conclusion: kill on sight.
Pam.
This unit is in power saver mode. Please stand by. This unit is currently running level 3.
I think we're out of voice lines now. Wow, I'm impressed with how many voice lines there are.
New directive accepted.
Yeah, we've already heard this one.
Feral ghouls are an infestation and must be exterminated. Conclusion: kill on sight.
Pam.
Warning: long-term calculation.
I'll do one more.
in
We'll see if there's
progress.
anything new.
Please return later. Warning: voice interface shutting down.
Sounds like that's that.
Please return later.
Nice. Alright, hold on. Let's get to a place where people won't bug us for a hot second and catch up on chat here. How's it going, Matt Spector? What have you done, Zaldor? We dealt with some problems. Really sad to see what came of Pam. Yeah, Pam is a bit of a shell of her former self, it's true. Somehow killing Pam seems like a mercy now? We'll see. We'll see. You went back, you saw you killed Dance too? Yep. We took care of him. Turns out he was a synth. And he refused to like run or anything. We couldn't convince him to run. So we picked up the last dance and gave him an honorable send-off. Because he said that if we didn't take care of it and finish the mission, he would do it for us. So we didn't have an option. Honestly, I would have preferred to have brought him over like back here and have him be a test subject, right? Just a willing test subject for identifying like how to figure out someone's a synth. What things can you do? It would be better. How's it going, mean fella? How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so we're on to Institute or Brotherhood of Steel. Those are our options. I knew it wasn't going to go Railroad. We determined that one yesterday. We determined yesterday we weren't going to do the Railroad route. So now we have to decide if we're going to do the Institute or the Brotherhood of Steel. And I'm struggling a bit because I don't know exactly what the outcomes are going to be with the different options, right? As tends to be the case. Let's go ahead and get 7 hours on here, get ourselves that good old learning buff. But the thing is, so the Brotherhood of Steel, right? Zelda, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, no problem. Just woke up an hour ago and you're enjoying your coffee? Nice. Very nice. I've got a nice pot of tea here. So here's the thing. Let's lay this out. Let's chat this through. So the thing is that the Brotherhood of Steel is like super militant, right? It's literally like an authoritarian regime in many ways. However, while it is the case, their prime directive is to seize and secure all technology that could cause the apocalypse from happening again, and to improve life to the point in which like you kind of move forward, right? So they take like a strong arm approach. Essentially, they confiscate a bunch of people's liberties and whatnot because they just don't trust people to try and fix it. Meanwhile, the Institute is more subtle, in which they send out robots that murder people to scavenge what they need to further the advancement of humanity, which is arguably what they're doing. Because technically speaking, they're making synths, which aren't actually humans. So they're not exactly advancing humanity, if you sit down and think about it. Essentially, they're just making, Terminators, right? So they've got the same kind of like facsimile as of humans, but they aren't necessarily humanoid. They can't propagate on their own or anything like that too. You don't trust the Brotherhood of Steel to try and fix it either? Yeah, well, I think only the Minutemen would be the true option to try and fix the Commonwealth, would be the Minutemen option. Tech Loot Goblin. doing lore goblining things. And you know, we gotta make sure we get on the right side, right? If we pick the losing side, Monarch, where are we gonna go and sell all of our loot? As a loot goblin. Gotta make sure our loot's safe. Do you like how each faction to end with has its own flaws? That is nice that there isn't like other than the Minutemen, which is like the obvious good guy option. That they're like the options to go with is like, I don't know. The problem is the Minutemen are utterly incompetent with no leadership. True, they just can't do anything. And our character's in what, his 40s? Right? Our character's in his like early 40s, late 30s. Nate, right? The male protagonist man. It's like late 30s, early 40s, I think. Not actually sure. So in what, 30 years, the Minutemen would have to have new leadership? Or sooner, if we ended up dying, right? Nuka War Raider take over? I mean, that would be an option too. It's just as the overboss, just take over everything. But as soon as you die, then there'd be a massive raider fight that would break out between all the territories in the Commonwealth. So I'm sure that wouldn't go well either. Right? It would splinter into factioned territories, which might actually be better off than everything being entirely on its own. Right? If it ended up being like a faction owns this area, a faction owns this area here, another faction owns like the coastline here, right? Another faction owns like just downtown, the one's got like the outskirts here, right? If it like broke into like gang territory kind of thing, right? Like smaller groups, it would have like a better civilization holding them together. They'd be defending those territories, so like ghouls and super mutants and like would be a problem. Right? Yeah, it'd be kind of like small kingdoms, kind of. Arguably, you could civilize the Nuka World Raiders and form a kingdom. Yeah, arguably. Arguably. That's very true. You know, and if we were smart about it, in the way that we do it, and we use them as pawns, and we don't get ourselves too involved, we'd probably get, like, 15, 20 years of time to go and establish a kingdom before being killed or dying off from some other reason. Create an empire of the Commonwealth with you as the Emperor. Oh, the Emperor of Humanity, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, I do like that each faction has their own flaws. Emperor Zeldor, yes. Yes. By King of the Commonwealth. And with the various former Raider kingdoms answering to the Emperor. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. Something like that would work. The Holy Commonwealth Emperor? Yes. Holy Roman Emperor, but just over here in New England. I mean, it would work. I think that would probably be the best way to actually divvy up and run the Commonwealth, because that would increase security and allow there to be kind of like different zones. And if people could peacefully move from one territory to another, that would fix a lot of issues. But yeah, so the Minutemen make sense as being like the general default good guys. The Railroad is just so out of it. It just didn't make sense for us to go with the Railroad. I couldn't back the Railroad, definitely not. Right? Emperor Zeldor and his dozens of Gen 3 grandsons, yeah. Yeah. So the Raiders would need to grow up a little. Yeah, it would definitely take a little bit of time to get them sorted. Yeah. Yeah, no, it would take some time to try and like get them to do their own thing. A well-protected workers work better than slaves? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, well, I mean, because the thing is, if it ended up being that then all of those traders that have the slave collars on were set free, but were like given the opportunity to continue to work within the areas that the Raiders own, but the Raiders are doing like high-level protection, in which they defend from other Raiders, they also defend from super mutants, they end up just being a more aggressive version of the Minutemen, right? They're just better. It would work out. It would probably work fine. But yeah, so Minutemen I don't want to do. Railroad definitely don't want to do. How's it going, Longclaw? How are you doing today? I'm trying to decide who to side with. We're at the point where the The decisions to go forward in this game is, am I siding with the Institute, or am I siding with the Brotherhood of Steel? So definitely not the Minutemen. Absolutely, definitely, for sure, not the Railroad, which is why we just went and did the massacring quest for not doing the Railroad. Absolutely not. They're too incompetent and just going to cause problems, so definitely no. Ag Victorian brother? Ah, yeah, see, that's what we're getting into it. We're getting into it. So the thing is, so the Brotherhood of Steel is essentially just being the big brother and confiscating all the big fun toys to make sure that the apocalypse doesn't happen a second time. It's a reasonable reaction to the world being blown up, right? Coin toss? Maybe. How's it going, Left Hand Luke? How are you doing today? Maybe. It's a reasonable reaction to the world being blown up and then seeing all this stuff going on. Meanwhile, the Institute wants to save humanity by making things that aren't actually humanity. So it's like, humanity's in ruins, we need to save it, quick! Build things that aren't humans to save humans by having them be replaced. So it's almost like misguided goals in that case. And they have essentially zero, what's the word I'm looking for? Like moral, they don't have any moral dilemma with the experiments and life that they do in the Institute, right? The Institute has no real moral dilemmas with it, right? Compassion? Yeah, maybe, because they were doing super mutant tests. They were capturing people from the Commonwealth, turning them into super mutants, and then releasing them back to the Commonwealth when after they got the test results, right? So that's what, like, there's that, right? Hey, Robo, thanks for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing today? Yes, but the Institute wants to have the robots serve humans. I mean, that would work, except for the fact that robots have to go track down robots because the robots that aren't the ones tracking down robots are defecting because they don't like serving humans. Hopefully that was said clearly. Hopefully I said that clearly. These servant robots are being hunted by the hunter robots because the server robots don't want to serve anymore. Right? That's the whole railroad timeline thing. Which means that there might end up being like a whole robot revolution at some point. Which would cause a real problem for humanity too. Doing well? Good to hear. How's your day been? It's been pretty good. I've been loving this game. We've been playing this game for a year, Robo. We've been playing this game for an actual calendar year. This is our first playthrough on it. I've got like nearly 300 hours in this game on this one playthrough. We're actually almost a year from the start date. Which I think the start date is like 10/20/2278, is that right? Or 2287, is that right? I don't remember what day of October it is. It's like October something, I don't remember what. Because the Institute absolutely refuses to see sentient robots as people. True, yeah. Institute wants to advance and prosper by creating and enslaving a worker class. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Yeah, it kind of feels about right. Captain's log? We can do a captain's log in just a moment here, Robo. Let me talk to Sat a little bit more. We'll do a captain's log. Give you a rundown on what we've done so far today. But in a nice, in a fun twist, as opposed to just telling you. We do a proper captain's log. So yeah, this is one of those things. Is that it is same song, or different song, same dance, right? Different song, same dance. When it comes to that. Another thing you might want to consider is that is what your character wants, and who can give them what they want. So here's the thing. Our character has been running around in the Commonwealth for about a year. He has liberated just about every single settlement there is. He then became a raider captain, right? An overboss, and dealt with raiders and got all that sorted. We went to Far Harbor before that, and did all the stuff there, and liberated people there. Then we ended up finding the Institute. We ended up finding our son Carter, who is called Father, which is confusing because we call our son Father. So I guess it's just easier just to call him Jerome, right? So don't forget who he is. It's just confusing calling him Father. So we finally end up getting to go to the Institute, and we end up actually talking to Michael. And Michael ends up in this situation where he tells us point blank that he had us released from the cryopod to go through the Commonwealth to find him and to put Kellogg in the way between us and our son, right? So our son literally took Kellogg and put this cybernetically enhanced human super soldier to fight us so we could get revenge, which makes no sense at all. And then he also mentions later on when we're talking to him that he had no faith, or that he was surprised rather, that we would survive, that we'd survive even more than a couple of weeks in the Commonwealth, right? Which goes to show that our son, who said that he had all this aspirations of us getting there and helping him out and whatnot, actually had almost no expectation of us to survive. Almost no expectation of us surviving in the Commonwealth, let alone fighting Kellogg. Which shows that the whole song and dance with Kellogg and the whole danger of trying to get to the Institute and everything, he knew about us, he knew where we were, he knew what was going on, he knew we were trying to get to the Institute, but he didn't help. He didn't want to just bring us in, right? He didn't want to do any of that. So I feel a little perturbed because, he's like, Father, don't worry about it, you'll sort it out. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like we were played a little. Another thing you might want to consider is, we care about what's the next one. Note that Institute can prolong life with technology. Kellogg, for example, yes, those are cybernetic enhancements, but I think they stopped doing that. I want to say Kevin said that they stopped doing that. Is that right? To be fair, Kellogg wasn't sicked on us. We were sicked on him. We had to wait for permission to go to do his orders. True, but he still chose Kellogg as the one that was going to be our obstacle to kill. Specifically said for revenge for us, which meant including his mom. Right? He specifically said for revenge, which means that it was still orchestrated to have Kellogg be the roadblock we had to get past. Since Kellogg is just sitting there on his hands waiting to get orders to go find Virgil. True, but I mean, again, he could have put literally anyone else in there in that situation. He could have had that information just sitting and waiting with anyone, Also, you can say that he could see that you needed revenge more than he did. True, he did say that. He did say that because he had no real attachment to his mother. That's true. He had almost no attachment to his mother because he didn't know. He didn't know the parents at all. He didn't grow up with us. He grew up in the Institute. So there is that. I'm not gonna slap down Luke. You gonna survive? Who's the tiredest man you think in the world? Oh no. And Kellogg being dead creates a power vacuum. We were perfect to fill. That's a good point. True. He didn't need to get rid of Kellogg, but he could have done that a different way. He didn't have to use us as the sacrificial lamb. Anyway, long story short is that while he wants us to join the Institute and essentially take over since he's scheduled to die at this point because of illness, the Institute in that sense is kind of in our hands to do whatever we want to within 1 year, right? So if we sided with the Institute, we would be in charge of the Institute, right? But the Institute will bury you in red tape. Yeah, that's the one thing now, is that we can't really rule with an iron fist. And if we if we tried, we'd have to deal with all the synths, which of course we have the skill to do that, but I don't know. I think it was less than ideal way to kill 4 birds. I think it was a less than ideal way to kill 4 birds with 1 stone. True. There could have been better ways to do it, but it did work in the end there, Straw. It's true. So I don't know. If we didn't kill Kellogg, X688 would have probably. True, yeah, because someone else could have gone and take care of it. They could have just sent synths after him. Stop banging this thing. Stop that. Stop banging this thing. Come on now. This is a really tough one for me. When we played Fallout New Vegas, it was a lot easier to kind of decide between, House, Your Own Way, the NCR, and Caesar's Legion. This one's tougher. But I think I would rather side with the Brotherhood of Steel. And the reason being is that the synth issue is only going to become more and more of a problem, I think. Right? Because the synths are constantly trying to escape. And they haven't solved that problem yet. And they're making more synths all the time. Right? And more of them keep escaping. And even if they end up escaping without the Railroad's help, because they have, what's his name? The guy that was the Railroad's contact. So he's still smuggling people out, even without the Railroad's help. He's still able to. So they'll just continue to smuggle people out. And granted, we do know about it, so technically speaking, if we sided with the Institute, we could go and quell that. But I don't know. You've actually never encountered X688, finished Fallout 4 2 times, and have countless partial playthroughs, but never ended up questing through the Institute stuff? Interesting, okay. I think I'd rather side with the Brotherhood. Because their objective is to make sure that we don't over-advance ourselves into extinction. You know, I think that's... I'm starting to lean that way. They do intentionally have that SRB, which shows how much of a flaw is in the programming. Yeah, they have an entire, like, synth... I don't remember what the SRB stands for. It's like synth reprogramming something. Like, yeah, they have an entire division. One, like, quarter of their assets is essentially just acquiring synths again. Bringing them back into the fold. So, it definitely seems like there's a real problem. Yeah, Synth Retention Bureau. Reclamation Bureau. Essentially, it's Reclamation, yeah. But yeah, they both work. Yeah. But yeah, I think we stick with the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though that means we're going to have to go and nuke or Liberty Prime punch our little son, you know? We'll have to go and punch Ray in the face with the power of Liberty Prime.
Attention.
I think that makes sense. Oh yeah, Captain's Log, yes. Captain's Log. We'll do Captain's Logs for next. We'll stay in here because we don't get the alerts. We don't have people interrupting us. Yeah, basically they're all bad, but the Brotherhood of Steel seems to be one where they're going to accidentally create less problems. The Railroad was going to accidentally make a lot of problems by reprogramming synths with shoddy tech and sending them back out in the world. The Institute was going to do the same thing. No, there's a Captain's Log was sent in 9 minutes ago from Robo, so we're on that one next. But yeah, so the Railroad has that issue. The Institute is just popping out synths left, right, and center, and some of them keep escaping. So that's a problem. But the Brotherhood of Steel, we actually kind of know, we know what their objective is, and we know they don't have any real flaws in terms of accidental side effects of what they're doing. We kind of know exactly what's going to happen. Exterminate synths, exterminate ghouls, exterminate super mutants, exterminate raiders. We kind of have an idea of what their thing is. Hoard all technology they find and give it to no one else. Create an extremely culty nature in which no one leaves, and if they do, they die. Right? So we know what we're getting into with the Brotherhood of Steel. Meanwhile, the others seem to be either a combination of inadequate and constantly having bad side effects. You know? The Brotherhood of Steel is prone to fracturing. True, that does happen often. That is true. Man, all this talk has you wanting to play this game again? Perfect! Actually, Band, that means that it's working exactly as intended. When I play these games, when I really like these games, I love it when I get people to play the game, either for the first time or play again. Because some of these games are just incredible. And with all the mods that are out there since the last time you played, actually, Band, I imagine you can absolutely shake up the experience so it feels brand new. You know? I'm sure you can, because we're playing vanilla, and I'm loving this. Except for the, standard Bethesda bugs and whatnot. The flaws are there, but let's talk benefits. Benefits between the different options. The Railroad would be saving sentient beings' lives. Would be the benefit. That's really the only benefit. The benefit of the Minutemen is you know, essentially security for the Commonwealth. The benefit for the Institute is potentially increasing the rate at which the recovery occurs for the world, or at least the United States. We don't actually know what happened in the Fallout universe in the rest of the world. So potentially hyper-accelerating the recovery rate of everything. And the Brotherhood of Steel would be more of a create a calmer wasteland at a slower rate than the potential of the Institute. Right? Brotherhood of Steel is also naturally isolationist. Swap back over here. In its creed, if you're not Brotherhood of Steel, you ain't anything. And if you're not Brotherhood of Steel, you're not becoming Brotherhood of Steel. Well, they bring new people into the fold all the time. The Brotherhood of Steel isn't only filled with people that were born within it. That we do know. But since they do tend to splinter, different cells have different rules. The issue with the Institute is that at no point do we see any authentic attributes from the faction as a whole. Now the Brotherhood of Steel is bringing in locals. Yeah, oh, true, now. They didn't originally. That's right. They didn't originally, but now they are, because they need to. But it shows that they're willing to change their doctrine, which is good. They have the tech that could be used in an altruistic way. It's true, yeah. Or altruistic aspects, excuse me, not authentic. But they never do. Yeah, they're hoarding that tech because they're worried what the outside world is going to do if they find out that tech is a thing. I think even so, I think I'm still sticking to Brotherhood of Steel. I think that's the way I want to go. Also, I'm kind of tempted to see what happens with Liberty Prime, because I never played Fallout 3, so I'm tempted. You've been trying to play this with mods on your PlayStation, and because you've been so far in the story, you exit a room and it crashes. Yeah, so that's the reason why after I started playing this game and I started thinking about putting mods on, I decided not to, because unfortunately it's a Bethesda game, which usually are pretty buggy, and have low stability when you start adding mods in current saves. So I didn't. But there are a handful of mods out there that look really good. You just have to add them in at the beginning, so you have to be willing to start a new run. Alright, so we're going to go do Brotherhood of Steel. I think that's the way we're going to go. We'll go ahead and hydrate real quick. We'll do a quick captain's log, and let's go save the world. With the power of an iron fist. Steel. With the power of a steel fist. Excuse me. Alright. Captain's log. Stardate. 10/18/2288. We began our day after finishing a couple of quests. Both for the Institute, or both for MacCready and for Virgil. After we had completed them yesterday, we started our day working on Brotherhood of Steel quests. The last quests we needed to truly get ourselves sunk into the cause and moving forward in their final objectives. It is now time for us to go forward with the spoils of war. I was like, wait a second, it's the same icon. With spoils of war, in which we need to speak to Proctor Ingram and move forward with activating Liberty Prime. It's time for us to move forward, expunge the Institute and their dirty synths from the world, and give humanity all the breathing room it needs to repopulate and reconquer the wasteland. End log. Yeah? How's it going, Ice Cream? How you doing? This is True to the Fallout? Yes. It is. You tried doing an apocalyptic survival mod run, and it crashed, starting a new save? It's a bummer.
Delta team, lead to the bridge.
Oh god, mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Oh my goodness, Senior Scribe, jeez. Don't do that. What quest are we on? We are on Spoils of War.
Paladin.
No.
You have technical...
No.
Improvement detected.
Okay, yeah, nothing new.
Has enhanced communications
Nothing new.
by
She did help improve the...
Pull up a stool, Paladin.
It did improve everything over here, so that's good. Something for roasts.
Welcome aboard, brother.
Little bits. Picked up.
Hi.
Nice job wiping out the railroad. God, I wish I'd been there to see it.
It was amazing.
Deathclaw snapping my
For the
teeth like a
Institute,
twig.
we have to go get the agitators, the mass fusion. Talk to her and acquire agitators. Because you think if you just did Libertalia, synth retention, have we gone further? Yeah. We went synth retention, and then this is the next one. After synth retention, I think mass fusion is the one after synth retention. I think, if I remember correctly.
Synths, FEV.
You done the Battle of Bunker Hill yet? Oh, the Battle of Bunker Hill was hysterical because I was allied with everyone, so I just ran. For the Battle of Bunker Hill, I walked here, I jumped inside, I ran inside Bunker Hill, I ran past everyone that was fighting each other, which they were all allies to me, except for one automated turret, which I just ran past, I didn't shoot it. I then teleported all of the synth, I overrided and teleported all the synths back to the Institute, and then we left. So they were fighting each other for control over the synth, and I just walked in and did whatever I wanted because we were allies with everyone. They're like, oh, thank goodness Saldor's here to help us, the Railroad. And the Brotherhood of Steel's like, oh, thank goodness Saldor's here to help us, the Brotherhood. And the Institute robots are robots. They just kind of do whatever robots do. And I think I just got myself stuck. Oh, okay, we're good. It's like, oh. But yeah, so we did Bunker Hill. That was really funny. I enjoyed it.
You look like you've been through the ringer, Paladin. I'd say that I blame you. Where the heck are you going? I'm not finished talking to you yet.
I was looting stuff, Proctor Ingram. Hold on. Okay, so it seems you should have Bunker Hill as a settlement, as the only main quest thing you've missed. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. Also, don't forget the most important quest, Mankind Redefined, a famous quest where you fix the radio in Diamond City. Was that where we had to go and help the guy become a man? Become a real man, right? Is that that quest line? If so, we did do that. It was a good quest. I liked it.
You've been through the ringer, Paladin. Can't say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
I actually looked at him in the back of the head, to be honest. You know, they're not confidence, man. It's separate. Oh. Mankind Redefined involves making your own radio speech. What? I don't know this one at all. The right thing. It wasn't easy for the Brotherhood. I don't talk about it. Yeah, it's
Believe me, it wasn't easy.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm sorry you had to be the one to handle the dirty work. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
There it is. That's the agitator quest. Alright. Grocery list.
How can the beryllium agitator start up his reactor?
If Prime's reactor is a campfire, the beryllium agitator is like a match. Strike it, throw it on the logs, and the whole thing ignites. Fusion reactors need a massive power surge in order to get the reaction started. Once it starts, it's self-sustaining. I'm sure I could get one of my scribes to bore you to death with the details, but you get the gist.
Okay. Point me at it.
Fine. Just point me in the right direction.
I was hoping you'd say that. Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
No, that's fine, yeah. Oh, you want to go?
Why would you want to go?
Are you kidding me? Mass fusion was on the cutting edge of atomic technology. And considering there hasn't been much in the way of engineering advancements lately, that makes it a goddamn gold mine. I'm not gonna miss an opportunity like that.
Alright. Makes sense to me.
It would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the Mass Fusion Tower.
Oh, easy.
Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, they'll do everything they can to keep it out of our hands.
Alright, let's do this thing, Proctor Ingram. Let's get up and go.
There's a vertibird waiting to take you to Mass Fusion, Paladin.
Wow. Why did you overhear our conversation and decide to tell me it? That's a little awkward. It's like being in an office and you like end up talking with your boss in the hallway, and then you get a quick rundown of what your meeting was by someone who was just eavesdropping at their desk. What? Weird. How's it going, Stormy Snow? How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Have you slain all the ghouls, super mutants, and Nick brothers? No, not yet. Not yet. We're working on it. We'll get there eventually. Radio in Diamond City is after the point of no return. Okay, so it's not something we've done yet. Oh yeah, Mankind Redefined is what the Institute kept saying. That was their motto. That's right. That was the Institute's motto. Is Mankind Redefined. That's why it sounds familiar. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, this one here. Ups to daisies. Ordering the vertebrate to mass fusion will make you a permanent enemy of the Institute. Pretty sure wishes to proceed. I believe so. Nope, Mankind Redefined is right after Bunker Hill. Oh, okay. Well then, whatever it was, we did it. We did the thing. I think we did Mankind Redefined then. If that's the case. Oh wait, that's when we're in the board meeting and we're told that we're doing... Yeah. Okay, yeah. We've already done Mankind Redefined. Yeah. Just drop off your loot first. How heavy are we? Ooh, jeez. We call that a close call. Good call. Good call. Good call, Monarch. Yeah, and all the misc items. Yeah, we can just dump everything here in... No, it's not here, it's the next one. We can dump everything off here, and then we can take it all from here back to base later. Yeah, we're gonna go kill the Father Sound. That's exactly right.
This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe.
And the soundproofing in this room is very nice. Where do we want to put things? In the safe? Put them in the metal box. Should we keep the Last Dance with us? I think we leave the Last Dance. We're gonna leave the Last Dance. Am I bad? The quest where you go fix the radio is to after mass fusion. Ah, okay, so no. The room has soundproofing, but Maximus doesn't. Yeah. Also save? Yes. You're right. You're right. We should save. Junk. Okay. Right, we're already doing a whole lot better. Ammunition. Oh my goodness. How... It's a... no wonder we're so heavy. Watch our weight. Yeah, 33 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Right, if we're not taking the Last Dance, we don't need this. And then we'll go to Misk. I guess we don't need those tokens, do we? We're gonna drop off everything we can. Everything the game will let us drop off, we're gonna drop off. And again, we can come back and we'll grab all this stuff later. 8 Milas. The Nuka-Cade. Oh, all the recipes, I guess we would have to hold on to, wouldn't we? That's okay, we'll pick all this stuff up later. Right. Almost there. The T's and the U's. Oh, the blood vials. I probably should take those blood samples and turn those in. No, the recipes are permanently unlocked. You don't need to hold them. Oh, really? Well, okay. Yeah, we'll definitely drop those. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get those vials back. Hold on a second. Vial of blood samples. These. Quick 2-hour nap. What's the Last Dance? Shotgun? Yeah, it's a combat shotgun. The Last Dance is a combat shotgun. Oh, did I drop my bobby pins? I bet I did. I think you're right. I bet I did. Do you want to take Dance's power armor? Nah. I don't really want to pick the power armor with me. Oops. Bobby pins. Yeah, Delta, it's the Last Dance is the shotgun that we found in the crate that was behind Dance.
Requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended.
And it was the weapon we used to take care of Dance.
Parties will have their leave compensated in the next available opportunity. That is all.
If you need a little extra persuasion.
No, we're not doing that mission.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Are they now? We don't have vertebrate grenades. Real armor. Right, so we unloaded everything. Did we save? Save one more time just to be sure. Yeah, I can't remember. No, we did save, but then we picked up bobby pins. So let's go ahead and save again. One last save. Okay, that's everything. Yeah, we're good to go. 242 weight. Oh, we have McCready downstairs. We should probably go grab McCready real quick before we do this. We're gonna need to bring him with us.
Attention.
Attention. Bye. We're out of here. Let's grab McCready and then we'll jump out of here. Oh, it's gonna be hard to take this quest with McCready lying down there though, since he's likely gonna fall. Ooh, I don't know how we're gonna get McCready to follow us here. Because he walks out the backside of the vertebrate and falls. We have to get here, hit here, and get in, and have him teleport to us, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think McCready's going to leave us. He'll just teleport? I don't think he will. I think he'll go back to Good Neighbor. We'll try, but I think he's going to go back to Good Neighbor.
I'll take care of it. You look like you have something on your mind.
Oh, you want to talk?
Look alive.
Need something? Here's that ammo.
Oh, okay.
How do you think things are between us?
I like the way you've been handling things lately. Let's hope it stays that way.
Alright.
That was it.
Fine by me.
Perfect. Done and done. How's it going, Vincent Ninja? How you doing? Good to see you again. How's life been treating you? Last Dance is a wonderful name. Thank you. Thank you, Longclaw. I thought it was pretty good. You just started Fallout New Vegas? Nice. And now you're in? Ah, Fallout New Vegas is such a good game. You playing with any mods? Why'd you wait so long? It's such a good game. It's such a good game. Are you playing with any mods tonight? Just jump into the vertebrates real fast? I think that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and go real quick here. If we can get into the other vertebrate before he hits the ground, I think we got him. Okay, he didn't hit the ground yet. I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. Yeah, we modded the hell out of it. Ah, excellent. Make it playable. It's good though. Ah, yeah, no. Fallout New Vegas is so good. It's so good. It's such a great game. I'm glad you're having fun. Alright, let's go.
Time to travel in style.
Ah, perfect. He teleported in. We saved him. Excellent.
We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
Here we go. Banished from the Institute. Return to the Institute? Huh. Old World Blues was 10 out of 10. Oh, Old World Blues is really good. It's really good. Same with Dead Money. Dead Money was also an amazing DLC. Our entire playthrough of Fallout New Vegas is uploaded on YouTube. It's the first video I actually uploaded to YouTube for the archives was our Fallout New Vegas playthrough. It was the first video. Since you're siding with the Brotherhood, you can grab the Brotherhood Steel paint job from the Creation Club, which would be a nice addition. I mean, I don't use power armor, so I'm not really gonna see it, but that's cool. Yeah, if you actually go back and watch it, just be aware, old microphone. Just be aware, old microphone. Voices sound very different.
Roof, sir. Prepare to engage.
Firing! This gun is just way worse than if I used my own gun and jet. Mass fusion. Oh, that helps. Explosions help a bunch. The explosion. I missed the explosions. Alright, am I... Okay, can we stand still for a minute, or can I switch to my other gun? Actually, can we use jet while doing this? Yeah, we can. Yeah, much easier this way. Much easier this way. Just keep it steady. Anyone else? There's one. No, we cannot hit anything. We're taking too much damage, so let's get us above the roof so we can bail out. Oh my goodness. Creation Club forces you to download it immediately. You would look at any of the... Oh my goodness, okay. Do we actually bail? What's going on? Okay. Okay, I can't choose to bail out. I'll probably just get kicked out. I can't shoot anyone that's shooting me. Press enter to jump. Okay. I tried. It's not enter, it's E. Press E to jump. Gotta love consistency, yeah? Oh, so much easier. Oh my goodness, finally. We can use our hand cannon. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Were you talking to me? Locked and loaded. Anyone else for us to actually fight? We're probably upstairs, honestly. There was a legendary synth somewhere.
Where did you...
Bingo. Lucky Institute rifle.
Go.
I'm gonna do anything with that. Go upstairs. Yeah, Bethesda approved mods. Yeah.
I am equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find you.
Okay, so we know these are here. We'll come back to these. I don't want to pick them up yet, just in case we can, we have to do some hacking. Which I always prefer hacking if we can.
Engaging an Institute synth is foolish.
Hello.
Can't take my form.
Whip that first shot. Well, I don't think I can get all the way upstairs, can I? Yeah, I can. Hello. What the? What was that arm move he just did? He just like soft punched us and then tried to like hit our head? I don't know what that was about. Alright. Bottle, stims. Nice. Oh, there she is. Perfect. Yuck, they really dropped the ball, you believe, in terms of how bad they did it. The Institute rifle? Yeah, the Institute rifle is just kind of bad. Yeah. Robot punch! The worst punch you've ever seen. Since I have a habit of elbowing people Maybe they know they're not supposed to get their hands dirty. Maybe. Duct tape. Oh! Yes.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we
Gosh,
started
Carl.
designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Yeah, how dare you?
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
Oh my goodness. Jeez, Carl. Carl, calm down, man. Golly. I'm gonna meet some mentats. Alright, what do we got here? Advanced. Mass Fusion's SO version 4.86. Password required. Password. Neglect. 2. Okay, alright. Parents. Nothing in common. That is definitely not. Fittings. Or fitting. Nothing in common. That's not it. Penalty. E in slot 2. And nothing else in common. That is not it. Section. E in slot 2. Nothing else in common. Nope. Rangers. E in slot 5. Nothing else in common. That's not it. Neglect, we did that one. Wealthy. E in slot 2. L in slot 4.
There we go.
It is. Got him. Personal intramail, and company intramail. I want to do this by order of date, so we'll start at the oldest and go to the newest. You don't remember fully, but isn't there a magazine around here? Ooh, I'll have to go take a look. Synths can punch and shoot without a significant delay, making them a pretty high DPS in melee range. Interesting, okay. Technically, he didn't lie, as it was for humanity. Just the US is humanity and not the rest. I mean, the thin argument, but it's still an argument to stand on. Alright. Personal intramail, 73077. Ah, that was the one we needed. To Carl Oslo from N. Chandrich, research lead. As per your instructions, the beryllium agitator has been installed in our primary reactor on sublevel 1. I have also increased security on all of the key readers in the building, so you'll need your executive key card handy if you want to use any of the elevators. I'd like to go on official record that I am opposed to accelerating the project schedule. I find it disturbing that current events, e.g. global unrest, hasn't had an effort on your decision. While I recognize your recent contact with the U.S. military may be making it difficult to follow a rational course of action, I strongly urge you to reconsider. I thought this is exactly why you left Poseidon, Carl. Poseidon Energies. We know that name. There's a Tesla number 5 in the building. More details available upon request. Excellent. Thanks, Rob. I'll take a look for it. I'll search for him. Alright, next. To Carl from the same guy again. I've been monitoring the reactor for weeks now, and the beryllium agitator is running at peak efficiency. In fact, I've only detected the AM spectrum decay of less than 1,000th of a percent. If you were hoping for a stable plasma reaction, it looks like you found it. Congratulations! Perhaps you and the military should open a bottle of champagne together. Excellent. Alright, 90577. Same guy. Oh no, different guy. HR coordinator. Uh-oh. As of this morning, Dr. Neil Chandrich was escorted from the building, and his contact with mass fusion has been terminated. His terminal's memory has been wiped and all of his research transferred to our mainframe. Dr. Chandrich has been made aware that any attempts to seek employment at a rival nuclear power company will result in a lawsuit. As per his contract, his pension and benefits are now frozen. If there's anything else you need from HR, please let me know. Oh my goodness, and then company mail. Company mail, executive research lab. All employees are invited to the 2077 holiday celebration. We'll be holding the festivities on the roof of our main headquarters this year, so you'll be able to dine with a loved one while overlooking our beautiful city. A full bar and live music will be at hand. Oh, will be on hand, as well as a special fireworks display at 10 p.m. Hope to see you there. This is right before the bombs fell, right? Oh no, this is a month before the bombs fell. Nice. There we go. Alright, looking for a Tesla magazine. Looking for a Tesla magazine. Let's see. Oh, get out of my way, please. Thank you. I'll take
Found
those.
the key card. Good. Now we can get that elevator running.
I don't see it anywhere. Have I gone past it already? Ah, wait a second. Wait a second. What do we have behind door number 1?
That's it.
It's not behind door number 1, but, you know, we tried. We tried. Alright. Down we go. Is it on this floor? So that's the main thing. Is it on this floor or no? Ooh, new Coca-Cola. Well, don't mind if I do. Speaking of drinks, hydrant. You got it, mean fella. You got it. Okay. I believe the answer is no. Okay, perfect. So it's not on this floor. We're good to go. Do one last sweep for any other items, but nice. I'll take those. Any card reader?
Going down.
Bye. I'll see you down here. Goodness, look at that view. Wow, look at how bright Diamond City is. Oh, loading in. Don't think it's here, but mass fusion is a big place, and you believe that besides the magazine, there might be also a bobblehead here. You can get bobbleheads before this quest. Interesting. Okay, we'll take a look and see what we find. Ah, hello. Mass fusion.
Is someone present? Hear that?
Don't do it.
Detected.
I told you not to do it. You came outside. Like shooting synths in a barrel. I'll whip that one. What? We had some legendary time slow. Okay, come on. Up. Oh. Here we go. I like how they're talking fast, but also they're going really slow. Okay. They're just busting through the doors. What? McCready, come on now. You know I'm taking care of them all.
Detonating explosive charge.
Oh my jeez!
Damn it! They've knocked out the power to the elevators.
I have to walk down more than a few flights of stairs.
Sensor reading detected. Objective reading detected.
Oh my gracious. Hello? Legendary. Flowing time.
Primary sensor critically damaged.
Alright, there you go. Woo! We get a quick moment to breathe? We do. Jeez. Oh, I can't use this terminal. Okay. That's how we get going up here. Alright. I want to miss some chat in the meantime when everything was going crazy. Do you have these archived anywhere? You'd love to watch the previous parts of the adventure, especially earlier ones? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, so I'll let you know already. Yeah, there's a, you can find the link to the YouTube channel down below, or you can just type in Zaldor into good old YouTube. You'll find it there. They're all set up in playlists. Every game that we play during our standard playthrough times ends up on YouTube. And we're pretty caught up on them too, so there's only a couple of things that aren't quite up to par, or up to current date, which is the Witcher series. It's the only one that hasn't been fully uploaded yet, because we played The Witcher 1 through 3. That hasn't been fully uploaded. We only have the first 4 episodes of The Witcher 1 uploaded, because I have to do so much editing on The Witcher on episode 5. Oh my goodness, I have to do so much editing. I have to do a lot of censoring to get it onto YouTube. And it's just taking a long time to get it done. There's a dryad in the episode that we pick a quest from, and she's not very modest, let's just say. So yeah.
But at least we'll be headed in the right direction.
Jump down here. That's how The Witcher is, certainly. Yeah, so unfortunately, that one's taken some time because I've uploaded 4 episodes, but that was like a month ago. Because, easy to censor the victory cards, let's call them, yeah? But all the other events when the Dry is literally wearing literally nothing, except she's like green, like fully green. You get that edited before I can get that up there. Yeah, no, YouTube doesn't like the bits. It's true. It's not just the top though, Doc. It's the entirety of the situation. Research Intramail. Is this more of the same? No, these are different dates. 2K Hathaway, Materials Division, from Chandrich. Okay. Okay. I want to look at Peggy ratings to know in advance if you should be paying attention. I mean, Twitch doesn't care. Twitch, you can play games that have all the kibbles and bits out and free, so long as it's not the main objective of the game. If that's not like the main core value of the game, but just happens to be included in the game, Twitch is totally fine with that. YouTube isn't. And I'm a Twitch streamer first and a YouTuber second. So there you go. Yeah. So to be grateful, you don't have to edit out. This is the bear in the Witcher games. Wait, what? What are you talking about, mean fella? I don't remember that scene in The Witcher. Alright. Kathy. I imagine a joke about Baldur's Gate 3. Oh boy, it's made the rounds. Uh-oh. I don't know that one. Alright. Kathy, I just wanted to let you know that your work on the agitator has been invaluable. The shielding has always been a problem, but the use of graphene in the alloy was a stroke of genius. I just wanted to let you know that I'll be recommending you for a promotion this year. Good luck. Oh, nice. Baldur's Gate 3 really pushing you can romance them all. Well, romance isn't a problem, because when we have a romance thing happen, I literally just... the whole screen here, just like the whole centerpiece here, just gets completely filled up with my logo. No problems, and that only goes on for like a minute, right? That I have to have that up there. But for the Dryad, she's like standing here in like one scene, and then we switch back over to Geralt, who's standing here, and then we switch back over to her again, and there's the dialogue box and whatnot. So I would essentially just have like 5 minutes of just a logo on the screen. So I'm going to try and edit that down to make it a little bit better. But it's just going to take, it takes a lot of time, so I just haven't gotten it done yet. It'll happen eventually. It'll happen eventually. But in the meantime, our Fallout games are being uploaded, our Cult of the Lamb games are being uploaded. We're getting there with all the others as well. Alright, well hopefully this person gets a promotion, and enjoys that promotion within 4 months. Where problems arise. Alright, 72277. Alright, from Chandrich. Kathy, would it be possible to get a full sheet of your composite alloy within the next week? Carl's pressuring me to get the beryllium agitator online by the end of the month. Our heads are going to roll. Oh, geez. Otherwise, their heads are going to roll. If you run into any problems, let me know. Okay. 7 days later, same person talking to the same person. You're a miracle worker, Kathy. The graphene composite shielding was the last component holding us back from getting the agitator online. And you got it done in less than a week. I don't know how I could have done this without you. Another job well done. Keep this up, and you'll be a development lead in no time. Nice. That's great to hear. She's doing well. Or was doing well. before the bombs. Okay, Ingram, please. Thank you. Be aware. Safety. Safety first. Got upstairs here. Can you get in that room? Oh, no, I can't. Here we go. There's nothing in here for us anyway. Okay. Raxo cleaner, targeting, and chip is fine. Soap. What else do we have in here? A little bit of something. Oh wow, wow, that's a bit of an explosion occurred here, huh? Okay. I guess that ought to do it. Optional, restore power. Oh, or we can drop down. Yeah, no need to drop down. We can just restore power. I don't need to break my legs. Wow, we still got a ways to go.
Going down.
Bye, guys. Take care, Ingram. Bye, McCready. I think you need to get the magazine before dropping down. Okay, then. Well. Darn. It's a Tesla one, though, which increases damage from energy weapons. Is that correct?
Attacking enemy.
The bummer if I missed it. Just make me go up. There we go. I fixed it. Nice. Well, luckily, we don't really use energy weapons much, so it wouldn't be too painful for us to miss that. But there you go. Whoa, 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 whoa! This is too far up. Too far up. Hold on. Wait, go back down. No, go back down. Wait, wait, wait. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, I didn't want to go all the way up. Oh no! I can't jump out this hole either. Oh, I thought I outsmarted the game. I thought I was being intelligent. Mistakes were made. Uh-oh. Okay, we're loaded. Well, I think you can only go up on foot. Have fun up there. Gosh, darn it. I thought I was being smart. Oh, the game. It fooled me. I have to deal with the loading screens. The dreaded loading screens. Not downtown Boston loading screens. Oh, no. They're the worst. Nah, we'll give it a minute. You can go in from the roof entrance to the ground now? Maybe. Oh my goodness, McCready, seriously? Oh, I don't think we can save him because he's at the bottom of the shaft. So I think we just lost McCready. think we just lost McCready because he's now at the bottom of the shaft. I won't be able to get him. He's stuck down below. The most valuable mod is the one that lets you cap FPS at 60 outside of loading screens. Yeah. Oh, man.
Going down.
Alright, McCready, where are you at? Let's see if we can grab McCready on our way down. Where is he? Where is he? Hey! Hello and welcome, Raiders. How are you doing today? Hold on, we're gonna see if we can grab McCready, see if he'll phase through the floor and we can pick him up before we hit a loading screen here. It's gonna be a real dicey operation. Hold on, he fell through the floor. Give me a quick moment. 3, 2, 1.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Let's keep moving.
Oh,
We've got a lot of
goodness
buildings.
sakes. That was Proctor Ingram. I grabbed the wrong person. Oh, man, I grabbed the wrong person. McCready's gone back to good neighbor. Just saw it in the top left there. Gosh, darn it. Yep, so much for that. Don't need McCready anyway? I guess. But still, it would be nice to have him. We're trying to finish off getting his affinity to pull. So we kind of still need him for that. But, I guess it's fine that we sent him back. It does give us an extra 100 carrying capacity, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But hello and welcome, Raiders. How are you all doing today? We are struggling with Bethesda-related issues, as I'm sure everyone who's played any of these games has run into before. You know, it's a regular problem, yeah? But how was your stream? How'd it go? How was your stream? Hopefully it went well. I'm assuming you were playing Fallout, but were you playing anything else? Oh, I see. We can get here from the financial district. Aha. I see. Ooh. Someone left us some drinks. We'll be taking those. Receptionist terminal. Oh, we are definitely reading that. Classic Bethesda move. Oh, I'm sorry. You thought you were safe from falling through the floor? Oh my goodness, instantly getting an infection. I'm gonna sip on this real quick. Instantly infection gained. No nos. I got plenty of antibiotics. We're good. Solved. Just got finished wrapping up Zelda Skyward Sword. Nice. Very nice. Cool. I haven't played that game. I haven't played a Zelda game in a long time. If you have McCready wear the boots that negate fall damage, will that stop him from dying all the time? That's a great question. I'm assuming no, but maybe. Love watching some Fallout though. Nice. I was gonna say, like, if you're playing Skyward Sword, how'd you track us down? How'd you find this channel? Shotgun shell. All right, take a look at this bad boy. Jumped here on a recommendation. Ah, that's how. You got a recommendation. Well, there you go. Asked for anyone for suggesting the rating you thought of me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Eldarium, thank you very much. Company Intramail. Ooh, 40277. Here we go. The Mass Fusion Employee Store is now open. Order your very own Mass Fusion brand hats, shirts, shorts, swim shirts, umbrellas, neckties, cufflinks. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Socks, tumblers, shot glasses, coffee mugs, and more. Please see Eric Roick in HR for details. Okay, alright. Been a long time since you played, since Fallout 3. Haven't seen much Fallout 4. Is this your first playthrough? Yeah, first playthrough. First playthrough, blind playthrough, survival difficulty. Because I love a challenge. I love playing on difficulty settings that are way above what I should be playing at. I mean, we just went to our Wednesday, Thursday streams. So Monday, Tuesday, we play one game. Wednesday, Thursday, we play another game. And once we finish any of those games, we have a community vote. The entire community gets to vote on what game we play next, which is awesome. So what ends up happening is I pick the top 5 games that I'm interested in. One of those has to be whatever got second place from the last time we had a vote. That's always guaranteed to be on the subsequent vote. And then of those 5, the community votes rank choice style voting. So you rank them from most interested to least interested, and whichever one gets the most points is what we play next, which is great. Absolutely crank difficulty high every time. I'm with you there. Excellent, yeah. because on our Wednesday, Thursday streams, we did Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring all in a row. It was a lot of fun. Very challenging. Some of those bosses were incredible. It was like Millennia, the Blade of Mikola. Took me 6.5 hours to take her down over the course of 3 streams. The end of one stream, the entirety of a second stream, and the beginning of a third stream. She was a tough one. It was a real toughie. It's so much fun. Those Dark Souls games are really good. Goodness, how long did the full Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring take you? A long time. About a year. About a year. But then again, I'm slow. I play slow through games. We stop, we talk, we chat, we look at stuff, we read all of the text we can possibly find in the game, because I love getting the lore. I'm big on lore. And so, slow and steady for sure. Nuclear power merch. Ah, yes. Wear these cufflinks and they'll irradiate good vibes. Oh, I don't like the fact that you said that when they look like the actual nuclear power signs and they're glowing a little. Made me a little nervous. You disable animation on loading screens and unclamp FPS on loading screens. Also lockpicking if you desire, but still run the game at 60. Ah, I see. To help speed that up. Feels right. Only played Dark Souls 2. And it was quite a chore. Loads of fun though. Oh, it's so much fun. Hey, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome. It's good to have you here. But yeah, Dark Souls is such a great series. But I would say do not play Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring, and if you plan on playing Dark Souls 1. Play Dark Souls 1 first. Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 have the same slow combat style. Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring have much faster combat styles. Dark Souls 3 being faster and Elden Ring having a jump feature. So, if you ever think of doing Dark Souls 1, do that one first before doing 3 or Elden Ring. Otherwise, it's going to be really tough to get into that. Yeah. You made the mistake of going from Dark Souls 2 to 3 and then back to 1, couldn't do 1? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, actually, man. That's what I'm saying. The combat style is so fast in Dark Souls 3 compared to Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 daggers feels like Dark Souls 3 greatswords. You know, I'm just saying. I think you heard there's a remastered Dark Souls 1? There is, yeah, there's a remastered version of it. I think I had the Prepare to Die version of it, which was... So Dark Souls 1 was released, then Dark Souls 1 Prepare to Die was released, which is all the DLCs and stuff included, and then there was a remastered after that. Might have different combat speed? Might have a different speed of combat. I don't know. Alright, what do we got next? Company email at 8/19/77. Attention all employees! Due to the unfortunate sit-in protest in the main lobby by members of the public, new security measures have been implemented immediately. Please be sure to carry your ID card on you at all times, and stay within your designated areas. Do not exit the building using any door other than those designated as standard exits. Do not provide anyone with your login passwords or use of your terminal. Any deviation from these restrictions will result in immediate termination of your position at Mass Fusion. Oh my goodness, okay. That sit-in protest really made things problematic, knocked some heads together. Alright, 9/25/77. All employees are... Okay, we already read that. There's fireworks on the roof. We hope everyone will come by and take a look. Okay, so everyone's got different shafts here upstairs. We need to go this way. We're checked up, right? No, we didn't.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Hello. Oh, he tanked that shot. I was expecting a one-shot there. I was gonna say hello, goodbye, but no, hello. Oh, sir, I'm actually embarrassed. That was a really unfortunate crotch shot. I'm sorry about that. My good heart shot there. Thanks, I feel bad. Sorry, sir. I mean, granted, I don't know, synths, do they have and or need or use the things that carry between their legs? I don't know.
Nice.
At least it's not immediate termination. Full stop, true. But still, it's not ideal. More ammo, excellent. I like that. How's it going, Sky? How are you doing today? Average synth interaction. Did you just apologize to a crotch shot to a robot? I did. It's just dishonorable. It's a dishonorable shot. You know, I got him in the back of the neck right there. That felt skilled. I wouldn't call it dishonorable. It was skilled. He already knew things were going on. He just happened to be looking the wrong way. That's on him. What am I walking into? Wait, what? What? Huh? There's an invisible pillar there. You're doing horribly? That's no good. You're sleepless and sick? Oh no. Oh no, Sky. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Hopefully it'll pass quickly. Hopefully it's just a... Oh my goodness, there's another one. Hopefully it's just like a common cold or something that'll disappear soon. It just works, Zeldar? Ah, you're right. I totally forgot. This game just works. Now, sometimes I forget. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, what a beautiful game. It just works. It's true. 100 out of 10? Exactly right. Top tier game design. It's just a happy unintended feature. Yeah. It's not a bug. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Yeah, that's it. You hate to raid and scoot? Oh, no worries. No worries. I totally understand. Because I usually raid and then need to go to bed after like 15, 20 minutes of hanging out. So, I mean, you've already been hanging out for 10 minutes, so I would appreciate it. It's longer than ever expected. Thank you. But you're so far past your bedtime. Great to meet you. I'll be coming by. I'll be sure to come by again soon. Absolutely. Thank you. We'll see you around, and I'll be sure to go and check out your channel and see what you're up to. I'll take a peek. Do you have VODs active? If you haven't left yet, do you have VODs active? And what style of games do you usually play? Real quick before you hop up and out. You sure do? Excellent.
Movement detected. Curious.
And what style of games do you usually play? Just so everyone else here in chat knows. Just so everyone here is aware of what kind of stuff you do. Because it already sounds like you did Fallout 3 and you've done Dark Souls 2. So, I mean, a lot of things right up our alley.
Malfunctioning.
A lot of things already up our alley.
Hello.
Update just checked and apparently you do not have strep throat. That's great. That is great news, Sky. That would be awful. Yeah, hopefully it's just a flu or a cold. Hopefully it's something small. Alright, these... I think this is the same one, right? Nope, different. Okay. Let's read through them. Variety to be general, but you try to play through full series marathon style? Excellent. I appreciate people that do that. I really do. If you can, been doing Zelda since September? Excellent. You also love roguelikes quite a bit? Oh, nice. We did a lot of Slay the Spire as our main roguelike. We played a lot of Slay the Spire. Yeah, strep throat's not good at all. Oof. That's bad. You love Slay the Spire? Ah, it's so good. Okay, I'm sorry I'm keeping you up. I'm sorry I'm keeping you up, but question. In Slay the Spire, which is your favorite character out of the four? Which is your preferred character out of the four? Which one do you like the most? I enjoy Defect the most, but I am the best at Ironclad. And I am the worst at Watcher. And I'm okay at Silent. But I like Defect the most, but I am clearly straight up the best at Ironclad. Because I think we're at like Ascension 16 or something on Ironclad. And like 10 on Defect. And like 12 on Silent and 1 on Watcher. Got nowhere on it. Alright, let's jump on in here. From J Berlin to V Summers. Jenny. Or from Summers to Berlin. They switched this. Weird. Okay. You think you're best with Watcher? Really? That's impressive. Watcher's tough. Like Defect the most and absolutely trash at Ironclad. Okay, perfect. We agree. Defect is awesome. There we go. Can't get past Ascension 6 with Ironclad. And you're sitting at 19 on Watcher and Defect. That's impressive. That's good. Yeah, Ironclad's just... All of my runs that I did well in Ironclad was hardcore strength build, in which, you know, you one-shot a lot of enemies. Until you run into the Nemesis, and then you don't do so well. Because you have, like, no defense. Alright. I'm sorry for keeping you. Have a good night. Thanks again for the raid. I really appreciate that. I will see you another time. I'll let you get up and go. All right, Jenny, have you gotten any? Have you given any thought to my proposal? I haven't said anything. You haven't said anything to me in over a week, and now I'm afraid I've scared you away. I'll wait for you in the cafeteria after work if you want to meet. Oh my goodness, what happened? What happened? We need more information. What did they do? Makes you want to play the game soon? Ah, excellent. Well, if you do, and I'm not streaming, I'll pop in and watch for sure. All right. 7277. What do we have here? It's been weeks now. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Jenny is just ignoring V Summers. It's been weeks now, and you keep avoiding me. Why? What have I done wrong? Why are you terminating me like this? You keep saying you have plenty of time to decide, but I feel like our time is running out. Please, Jenny, I need an answer. Okay, what is going on? We gotta know. What's going on here? Jenny, I'm sick and tired of all this waiting. I mean, I don't blame you. How long has it been? It's been like a month. No, it's been 2 months. Jenny's been cold shouldering this guy for 2 months. Oh my goodness. I'm sick and tired of all this waiting. I have plenty of others lined up to take your place, you know. The fact that you keep leading me on only makes me think you're beginning to enjoy watching me get upset. Well, guess what? If you don't let me know soon, I'm moving on to someone else. Oh, this is a relationship thing. If you remember, wait. You don't think it's dating? You think it's something else? Sounds like it's dating. Another month later. I've been a fool, Jenny. An impatient, impolite fool. I've been bothering you for months about my proposal. Then, when I should have simply waited for your answer. I've made all sorts of false accusations and assumptions. For what? I'm sorry. For that. I'm sorry. Take as long as you want, Jenny. Maybe after the holidays, you can give me your answer. For now, let's just remain friends and not let anything else come between us. It sounds like dating to me. Where the hell's HR in this? I know, right? This has been going on for how long? 3 months? No, HR exists. HR exists. We read an intramail in the up top from the HR director. Inhuman resources. Okay.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Sensor. Hostile sensor readings are detected. Whipped it. Shoulder shot. Gunshot. Oh. The wind up. Not a hello. Not a chance. These guys do so little damage to us. It's kind of pathetic, honestly. We have such high energy resistance that these guys do not do much to us. However, we can't get complacent yet. Or else we're gonna get blindsided by explosives or something. So we're slowly walking our way back upstairs, I think, right? I guess that's fine. Want to loot at everything anyway. What else in here? Oh, some ammo. Okay. Alright. Alright, so go ahead and if I'm getting closer to where that Tesla magazine is, let me know. We're coming back up here pretty much exclusively for that magazine. But also for loot. Because loot is everything. We need the loot. It's a loot goblin. I must get the loot.
Is someone present?
No. Magazine is above the glass.
Engaging hostile life form.
Okay, so I have to go a couple floors up. Oh my goodness. Hello. Okay. Oh, it's like the biggest whiff I've ever seen.
Commencing termination of organic life form.
How's this guy gonna get to me? Good shot. Ah, here. staring you in the face. Fusion cells. Hello, hello. Who's in here? Got a main nuke. That's nice. Good find. Good find. Mass fusion balcony. Sure, let's take a look up here. This is below the top floor. So let's see. I'm assuming there's not much out here. There might be a synth or two, though. Ah. When did we last save? When did we last save? The game crashed. Oh, jeez. We haven't saved the entire fight, did we? Back at the Pridwin, right? Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I think it was back at the Pridwin. Man, we haven't had a crash in a while. Oh, that's brutal. How would you save at Mass Fusion? I don't know. I didn't see any beds our entire run through there. I think we would have to get to the bottom floor, exit back to the financial district, find a random building with a house in it, sleep to save our progress, because that's the only way you save progress in survival mode, and then re-enter after that. I think we have to come for the floor. I think that's the only way. You saved after bobby pins and after picking up McCready? I did, yeah. So at least you don't have to deal with messing around with our inventories. That's good. That's good. But yikes. How's it going, Pikachu? Hi, how's it going? Yeah, that's a real bummer. Jeez. Maybe this time you won't mess up finding the mag. True, true. And then you don't go back up and just focus on the quest afterwards. True, yeah, that definitely helps. Unfortunately, I don't really want to go and jump back in there tonight. I don't want to jump back in there tonight. So, I think we're just going to end it early today. I don't want to go back in there right now, because we've only got about 40 minutes. So I don't think we're going to get the time done. That's okay. We'll just be doing more Fallout next time. Although, actually, quick thing, before we depart, do we think we have 2 more streams left of this game? I'm sorry, Pikachu. We're going to end it here, though. We'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow and the next day is going to be Cult of the Lamb, though. Monday and Tuesday, Pacific time, we do Fallout 4. Wednesday and Thursday, we're doing Cult of the Lamb. I am suspicious we only have 2 more streams left. Ish. Of the main storyline quest. I'm feeling 2, maybe 3, with how slow I go through things because we read everything. It would be perfectly fine if it was more than 2, honestly. It might be. Because I'm just trying to decide on when we need to get a new vote going for when the community votes for what the next game's going to be. Taking over Fallout. Because when we finish Fallout 4, I want to make sure we have a vote prepped and ready for us to jump straight into so that we can get a community vote. Because we run the community vote for an entire week so that anyone that shows up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Saturday games will have the opportunity to go ahead and vote. So I'm suspicious. A little bit more to go. You have 4 major quests left, and you think 2 of those are full streams. Oh, 2 of the 4 quests are a full stream? Okay, so then we've got 2 to 3 weeks out. Okay, we don't have to worry about votes yet. Perfect. Thank you. Thanks, Rob. So I will not look into votes yet. I will still let people go ahead and toss new options into the game suggestion channel in Discord, just in case any of those catch my fancy, and I'm like, all right, we got to add that to the list for next time. So it gives more opportunity for people to throw those hats into the ring. Chuck their suggestions in. Let's go see if we can find someone to raid. Let's go raid someone. Let's get someone to raid. Hopefully, someone who doesn't have it crash on them. Someone who doesn't have the game crash on them, man. That'd be good. Let's see here. They won't be fast, but you might finish in 1 stream if you did rush. Oh, come on, Straw, you know me. We ain't rushing. That's not gonna happen. So you think 2 streams and likely 1/3 is unlikely? Okay. All right, perfect. So then we'll revisit it next week when we're playing more Fallout. But tomorrow will be Cult of the Lamb. I think, let's see. Again, I don't know if we want to raid someone who's doing Fallout. So let's go ahead and let's give Deadpool a raid. We raided Deadpool yesterday. And we're going to go ahead and raid him again. Let's go ahead and give Deadpool a raid. You think start voting on Monday? Okay, then I can go ahead and take a look at it on the weekend. We can do that. We can do that. That'd work. So it can finish on Sunday. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, so I'll start looking into that, and we'll see if we can get that set up. See if we can get that set up. In the meantime, let's go ahead and give a raid on over to Deadpool again. He is playing more The Long Dark, which is an amazing game. I love the game. He's way better at it than I am. Way better at it than I am. But I still really enjoy it. He's just summited to the top of Timberwolf Mountain, it looks like. So that's going to be really cool to see what's going on. He's up at the plane crash. So I remember he was trekking his way up there last time we raided him yesterday. At worst, he'll still be playing that following Monday. Yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, we'll get that sorted. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi, everyone. I always appreciate it. It's a whole lot of fun playing this game. Unfortunate when it crashes, but, you know, that's bound to happen from time to time with a game as big in Bethesda as this one is. I mean, it's par for the course. And we don't get crashes too often, so that's really good. But we're going to get up and go. Thanks again for stopping by and saying hi. I will see you all next time. Have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.